Anybody jump in? I'm thinking I should just do a designated video on this though, man. With the, like, I gotta cut this up too. I mean, I need to rewatch. But we can do the strands right now, so I don't have to sit here and do this later. So while we're on the live, do two things at once. I maybe can't, but some people jump in with us. I know we're late, guys, and I apologize. A lot of people are already at work, and like some can listen at work, some can't. So we get it. We just figured we'd jump on for a little bit. I'm in the process of getting the jute ready for the sniper veil. I got to get some stuff done, man. Depression and anxiety. Hey, good morning, Sister Krista, 7 Stone, and Big Bearded Warrior. What's up, my brother? Working on the Viper hood, guys. So I have to go through this stuff and like pick out little strands and make these little strands about this size right here. And then I can show you. I'm not gonna do it all during a live right now. We're just working on getting the strands, but you just attach them to the Viper hood in various spots. And there'll be 4 or 5 here, 5 or 6, 10. I don't even know yet. I'm just gonna do it till it looks cool. And then I got a 2-pack of sniper veils. I'm gonna cut this up and attach it through the same way. So what you do to do that, I'll show you guys more in depth in the video. The basic way to do this is it's got this little grid pattern on it. You guys can see the little grid pattern, okay? It's got all this stuff is sewn in all over the sleeves and stuff. So what I do is the best way I've seen it, that everybody's been doing it, and that's the way I would do it too, without watching anybody. You take it, make a loop, you push it through this little thing, the little grid, and then you just pull it through itself, all right? And it locks it on there, and as it snags on branches and bushes and stuff, it makes it tighter. It's not gonna pull it off. But yeah, I'll probably just get the strands ready now while we're on the live chat, hang out with y'all for a little bit, and then I'll do a designated video on it right here. Savage, what's up, Bubba? Oh no, my baby thinks he can climb stairs. The constant chase. Oh shit, you're gonna have your hands full now, brother. You already know that though. You're gonna have your hands full. But yeah, so let's work on these colors first. And I have a shitload BBW from when we get to the desert, bro. I got a shitload of desert jute that I didn't realize I had. These are the colors I'm gonna use here while I'm still here. And then once I get down there, I'm gonna get a desert color and we're gonna make one so we can have a fucking Viper hood, but I'm saving all this for that. This should be enough to do another Viper hood. This should be enough to do what I need to do on my little Viper hood for here. And then, I mean, it's good to have dual camouflage anyways. Like you move to the desert though, man, like I don't know the terrain. I haven't seen it or anything yet, but I doubt very seriously our woodland and OD green's going to do well down there. So, but how was everybody's day? Sorry I didn't jump on yesterday, guys. It's been a week. So work, I texted the guy about work, and he said we still can't go into there. That they got these little big machines running, and they've cleaned everything. They had to rip a bunch of stuff out, which is more work for us. But I called the guy to paint, and since it's raining pretty much every day this week, he doesn't have anything. So we are back to fucking square one with work, which sucks incredibly bad. But I have been. Glory gave me a app on my phone, and it's a bunch of local stuff around here. Some's local, some's not local, but I've put a bunch of applications in with that too. Problem is my fucking cell phone's off, and they text me like 2 days before it goes off, and I just didn't have the money to get it back on. So thank God for Wi-Fi here. We can still do the live chats. But yeah, I make these strands about that thick, maybe a little thinner, a little thicker. Doesn't have to be perfect. But, and then we just lay them right here. You hear me? I'll lay them individually across. I got Mama Bear working too. She over here working like crazy on them too.
Mama Bear likes doing this kind of stuff.
But yeah, I figured while we were sitting here, good morning, Cricket.
Cricket's here?
Yeah.
Good morning, Cricket. Yes,
Yeah.
you said the German shepherds jumped on his horse.
Oh man, I had pit bull puppies sleeping with me all night. Oh, and we got one, Diva. She is a freaking, her name fits her perfect. I named her without knowing her personality, but I hit the nail on the head with that one because that little thing, she is a diva for sure. She said, yes, they did. But But yep, Strand's about that big. We'll just lay him right here. I'm gonna have to rewatch Light Fighter's video and see what he did with the camouflage netting though. I have netting and I have a Viper hood. So I got the Viper hood, the sniper hood. What?
Jackson,
Why?
Why?
What's going on, man? Damn, dude. What the hell? Well, we got one for you right here. I know it's probably...
She's waiting. Oh, BBW, that just...
Yeah, man, that took the wind out of Mama Bear and I sails because, man, I know you're a dog man too, brother. Hell, the Roddy's with you in about every one of your rucking videos. Dang, what happened, brother? He said, damn, yeah, sorry. That sucks, guys. And that's the problem, man. The one bad thing about having dogs is they don't live forever. I know it's going to come a time where we've had a time down here numerous times where I've had to put puppies and big dogs, and that shit sucks ass.
That's cool that you did that.
Yes, that is cool. That is cool, man. Quack Attack, what's up, my brother? Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. But like I said, man, when you're ready, when I come out, I'll bring the little one with me if you still want her. She is yours. All right, we're going to find another place to put these so we don't get them all tangled up. But yeah, I got to get the leaf net out too. I forgot about that. That was part of it too. I got to take some of that leaf camo I got. It's going to be this is going to be a decent video though. I should be able to make a video out of it right here. Oh, we've been doing good, Justin. Well, we're making it, man. Yeah, we're looking forward to you getting her. She is a freaking love bug, dude. She is lovable and really, 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 really compassionate, man. She when she knows when you're upset and having a bad day, she'll come right up and give you a big old smooch and lay up on you. And she's really, really, for a pit bull, man, she's really calm.
Good morning, Senator.
Good morning, Martin. Oh, I know we're on late too, man. And I apologize. Hey, Bearded Viking Woodwork. Oh, hey, what's up, brother? Hey, thank you, man. Hey, man. I love the channel name too, brother.
I was reading yours, and then BBW showed up under it. And I was like,
hell yeah, man.
Are y'all playing a joke on Mama?
I appreciate the fucking sub, brother. But yeah, BBW, she's lovable, man. But all the pups are. We've been raising them like that, though, man. When I get my puppies, I don't make them vicious, man. I make them so when they go to their next home, people want another pit bull. You know what I mean? You got to show them that these dogs they're not.
Good morning, Justin.
Ooh, oh, yeah. And hey, I want to show y'all something. I got a fucking sticker I'm going to send ACR, a.k.a. John E. Depth. I think this one would fit him good. That's going to him. Bruce, yes, pit bulls are sweethearts, man. They can be made to not be a sweetheart, but all mine are pretty lovable. I do have one or two that they're not so much like aggressive, they're just protective. Like all of mine basically can come up and pet, but sorry guys, inhaler again. Fucking asthma been kicking my ass. But yeah, they're yeah. Batman
no,
kicking.
We're not making a rope, we're making a sniper veil.
Who yes? Metal, what's up, bro? Hey, man, so these are the strands I'm making. About that thick, man. I don't know. I don't even know the number. I'm just making them. And then I'm going to put them on. I'm pre-making them. And when we're off with the live, I'm going to make a video of me halfway assembling it. It's going to take a while to get this thing done because I'm fucking picky, man.
Sorry. You got a farm just like mine.
We have 2 American XL bullies, 2 wolves, 2 polems, deer, raccoons, 145 chickens, and 2. Damn. I have 22 pit bulls, 30 chickens, 6 ducks, and I would like to have some goats and some sheep, but I am not trying to. Oh, damn. I will sub to your channel right after the live chat, too, brother. Mama Bear is looking at your shit like, hell yeah, man.
Sub to you.
Mama Bear sub to you, and I'll sub to you as soon as I get off the live chat because I'm on my damn phone. That's the one bad thing about doing it on my cell phone. But yep.
I laugh every time you say that, Justin.
Oh shit, gotta fix my shit. Becoming dangerous. What's up, my brother? All right, yeah, that's about basically what I'm doing, man. And then I'm gonna cut the leaf net into some strips, and I'm gonna cut this. Oh, well, I had it over here. Where the fuck it is now? I'm gonna cut the viper hood up, the sniper veil. I'm gonna cut this in strips, and I'm gonna cut some of that leaf netting that I was using, and I am still using for my pack covers. I have plenty left over. See, here's the rifle wrap I have, but this thing is just too much for the fucking gun, man. It buries the gun. You can't see it. So it was all this shit came from a buddy. I guess he was making a sniper veil at one time and had a bunch of leftover jute and sent it to me.
Morning,
I'm glad he did, because now I needed it.
I'm savage.
Oh, Glory, what's up, brother? Good morning.
We're gonna pack them all up. We're gonna get a U-Haul.
Try to get them all
put them
done.
in crates, and we're gonna try to get them all there.
Yeah.
Chickens, ducks, everything.
Yep. And hopefully with zero mishaps. That's the problem of moving and not having anything to fucking do again, man. I just started working, and then something stupid happens. I don't want y'all to think that Twin doesn't like working. I fucking despise sitting around this fucking camper, not having any kind of income and stressing my fucking self into an early grave about how I'm going to pay the bills, how I'm going to feed the dogs. I don't even care about the money. I like getting away from here every once in a while. Like, it makes you appreciate home more when you're gone for 7-8 hours a day. When you come home, you're like, hell yeah, I'm glad to be home. When I'm here all the time, I'm just like, oh, bless it. What's the cameras, Maddie? Awesome, brother. Awesome. Yeah, it's frustrating, but I mean, it's not too bad. And this stuff wasn't like super tangled.
They're parking at
Huh?
They're parking at
Oh. Sorry about the dogs, guys. Yeah, like, I hate sitting here, man. And it's the stress, dude. Like, I stress myself out trying to worry about work, and then what little bit of money you have, trying to figure out where it goes and what you got to do and what you got to pay. Hey, rascal, Recky.
You're okay, Rascal.
But it just sucks, dude. It sucks sitting here fucking broke, and I'm tired of it. And I ain't never. And the one thing about my shit too is, Jesus Lord, is trying to. My truck isn't that great, guys. Like, we got a fucking pair of channel locks or vice grips. I mean, clamping the back brakes off, because when we put the new rear end in it, the brakes weren't working, and I didn't have the money to fucking fix them. And I was going down the road one day to help a buddy put in a door, and my brakes went out. I drove it like 30 miles away from home with no brakes. Luckily, it's a 5-speed and I can downshift it. And that trip back and forth to Raleigh and Cary every day, I had to fill the brakes every 2 days. And I'm scared to death I'm going to be driving down the road 50 mile an hour, a car pulls out in front of me, I hit the brakes and I don't have any. Like,
and then I'm gonna get a trooper to my door, and I'm not going
yeah,
to
like,
do that.
and fucking trying to find shit around here. So most of the companies I've worked for, you drive to their house, park your truck or car or whatever, and then ride with them in the work van. Every once in a while, I'll have to drive to a job if I have a doctor's appointment or mama has to use the car or something, we have to do something like that. But that's what's been saving me, is most of the companies I've been working with, you just drive there, park, and ride with them, especially if it's a long distance. They're not going to let you drive, 50, 60 miles one way. Most of them won't. But the guy that I started working with, Dan, I haven't heard from him. Started working with him. E-brake still work? Nah, e-brake doesn't work. That's the problem. None of the back brakes, the emergency brake, the back brakes, nothing work. Only thing I had to stop it is the front brakes. And I guess there's a slow leak in it someplace. So when you going through traffic, a lot of stop and go traffic, smashing the brakes, you blow it. It's got a small leak, so all the fluid leaks out. Mama Bear went to go to the store the other day and was like, hey, we have no brakes. I said, all right, I got it. Went out, popped the master cylinder open, pour a thing of brake fluid in, and it works. It works enough to drive it around town. And I was going to try to get something to drive when I had my tax money, but I ended up buying another camper, and I just held right off the bat. I gave my daughter a damn $1,000. Like, she got a big chunk of my tax money this year. Oh, I downshift. Yeah. So when I was out, Savage, when I was out helping my buddy, that's how I got it home. downshifting it, and if you pump the brakes a little bit, it would kind of stop, and so it would stop enough to where I got it. And thank God, like God looked out for me on my ride home that day, because he got it to where I was on a road, didn't have a lot of traffic. And the one time a few cars, I kept it at like 35, 40, even when it was 55, I would just pull off the road and let people go around me so I wouldn't hold them up. And I got it home, and then it sat for a couple of days. Buddy of mine came over and we were looking at it. He was like, dude, the back brakes are toast. Like you hit the brakes and it squirts fluid, solid squirts fluid out of it. He was like, it's going to have everything, new lines, new pads, new shoes, because it's drum brakes in the back. He said, but I can rig it to where you can drive it, but just not for a long time. And I was like, just do what you got to do, man, because without that, I can't go to the store. I can't get water. I can't get back and forth to work. Like, so it cuts me off. Like, my life down here sucks. Like, I can walk to a store, but it's just a convenience store, and I can walk to a Dollar General, but I can't walk with 10 5-gallon things of water. You know what I mean? And without water down here, we're dead in the water, dead. For sure did. And especially the animals, because, I got the creek and the pond and stuff, but that water's it's city shit. So damn well it's polluted. So we try to minimal amount of that water given to them. But that's it, man. I mean, it seems like fucking every time I get something started, something happens, man. I'm just getting tired of it. Thank God for YouTube, because if it weren't for YouTube, I'd be going crazy right now, guys. And I'm fighting through the depression and anxiety and all that bullshit to get up and make some videos while I'm not working. So that's why I'm alive yesterday. I have no excuse. My asthma was bothering me, but man, I was fucking depressed, man.
No, I was sick as a dog.
Oh yeah, well, my mama bear's having medical issues, so trying to find a doctor that'll take her now it's just been one thing after another. Oh shit, I had the brakes go out. I had to pull the e-brake just to get snapped, so I shifted down and put it in field. Yes, sir. That's what I was going to do. Before I hit somebody, I'll put it in the ditch. I'll put it right in the ditch, Savage, before somebody hits somebody.
He said now she's got new brakes and e-brake.
Yep, and eventually mine will. I'm working on it. It's just once I know the power will be off in a couple days. I put $30 on it. What, Monday? Was it Monday?
Yeah, no, it was Tuesday.
I put $30 on it Tuesday, but I did put $100 on it when I got my my taxes, and that seemed to last about 3 weeks. And then finally it went off. But I got 3 other people using the power, but nobody pays on it but me. And that shit's getting old too. And I've said it a million times to these people, like, hey, y'all can throw $30, $40 on it every once in a while. Like, the only reason y'all have it is because of me. And then they treat me like shit. It's my ex-stepmother or mother-in-law. She fucking constantly gives us fucking issues and shit, but you don't mind using my fucking electricity. So,
or asking Mama Bear for help.
Or asking one of us for help carrying something or coming down to help, man. She like walked right in the fucking camper. She like got bit. Sassy went after her ass.
She sure did.
Sassy was like, hey, bitch, I don't know who the fuck you are stepping up in my house like that. Sassy went right after her. And I was like, yeah, you just can't walk in my fucking house, man. You knock and then step right in. Oh, man. That's a good way to catch something you might not want. So
every single time I ride around the field, I come home and find at least 3 ticks.
Hey, Jackson just messaged me. Hey.
Yeah.
And it came through. I'll hit you back up, brother.
But that's what.
This is weird, guys. So I don't mean to interrupt Mama Bear, but and maybe you guys can help me out with this. So my phone is a prepaid cell phone. I have Wi-Fi. I have really good Wi-Fi. That's why we can do this stuff. But it seems like the people I text a lot, like Big Bearded Warrior, ACR, Metal, and then the ACR Metal chat that I'm on, still comes through my phone even though I don't have minutes on it. I can't make a phone call, but I'm getting text messages. It's weird. Like, it's weird. But I'll as soon as I get off the live, brother, I'll get that to you. I appreciate it, homie. Big time appreciate it. Holy shit. Like, we've been putting money on fucking, and people been helping us. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, if it weren't for YouTube, man, I'd be in the fucking, we'd be hungry and standing on a corner with a fucking sign. Because I even went to the damn unemployment office in Oxford, where I go to Oxford every once in a while, and I went up there and they fucking make bush hog tracks, Glory. Like, dude, yeah, that would be fucking awesome. Glory, I want to come out there and just ride with him, dude. He's got a beautiful fucking spot to ride around in too, man. hey, can you make some that aren't as thick as this? Metal said 10 strands for big areas, 5 strands for little areas.
Okay, so I've been doing like between 12 to.
All right, start doing like 4 or 5, some like little ones, because we have all these up here too. See?
Okay, yeah.
So we have all these, and then he said to do some small ones for like the smaller areas. You don't need.
Oh, gotcha.
So like 4 or 5.
Dangerous. Does he want one?
What? Who? If it's an iPhone, you can text iPhone. Okay,
Yeah,
mine's an
is
Android.
my
I wonder if my Android will let me do it. Mama Bear has an iPhone, and that's how she texts my son and my daughter because they both have iPhones. I'm not a big Apple user. I've never had an iPhone. I just like the Android, I guess. It's not that I have a preference or anything. I always seem to end up with an iPhone, with an Android. There are different types of text. SM, MS, and Wi-Fi text, all the different. Maybe I got my Wi-Fi text and turn on. I had this other text. It's like R something. Dude, it's like encrypted, but it takes, I might text like Metal or somebody, and it doesn't go through, and it takes fucking 6 months to go through. So I switch them to the SMM, and it does good. Bobby Bama, what's up, brother?
I'm sorry, I saw your message. I just didn't get to you.
Sorry, brother, I didn't even see. I'm trying to get these strands broke apart for this freaking ghillie hood. Yeah, this is. Thank God for the care package, boy, because I couldn't do this shit sober.
Maybe that's my problem.
Yeah, it's always my problem. I don't know. You ain't friends with Jackson on Facebook, but he put a thing. He's like, "This is me." It's always when you go into public, you're always looking at your friend and be like, "Hey, man, do I look high?" I like, do you see the comment I made, brother? I'm like, I'm always high, so they just think that's how I look.
I'm not on Facebook right now.
Oh, that's right. Hey, that one tied together. Look, tied it together and didn't even mean to. Ain't that wild? And then the part about this that everybody's like, well, man, that's wild. I gotta take this shit and drink.
I hate. So I've always had an Android.
Guys, because you've never had one. Always. I was the same way for you using your iPhone. Hey, I've never had one, man. Never
I
had
hate
one.
it. I hate the Apple phone. I'd rather have my Android back.
I mean, I've never had one, so I can't.
The only reason why I got an Android was because my family had Android or Apples.
Stone Deer, what's up, brother?
Like, well, then I'll get one. No, never again.
I'm probably gonna have a pan and some edibles too with me. So we're gonna need them down there.
Deer.
I ain't gonna be able to work if I ain't got it.
We are. How do you explain this?
I am separating jute to make a viper hood. I'm making a ghillie hood, so I'm separating all the jute to. I'll show it to you, Stone Deer. Easier to show it than explain it, my brother. So, see the viper hood? Goes up, breaks your outline over your shoulders and head when you're walking. It's the jute that goes on it. I'm separating it all right now because I got a bunch of it and it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I'm separating all of it to get on here eventually. But right now we're separating it all into 10s and 5s. I'm not really counting. I'm just doing some big strands and some little strands. See, I won't even bring the flour, dude. I'll bring like 3 or 4 of these and 4 or 5 bags of edibles. And then that way, at night when we're done chilling, we ain't got to do anything. We can pop a couple edibles, fucking camp out, drink some beer, hang out. And then during the day, we can just hit the pens. That's what I do. I haven't had flour in forever, dude. Shit, man.
No, I was so sick yesterday and the day before and the day before.
Dude,
that,
we got to get Mama
even
Bear to we got to get Mama Bear to a doctor, man. But every time we call, they give us some kind of fucking runaround, man. Like you got your insurance number? No, I don't have my number. Oh, we can't accept new patients that don't have their insurance. So then she has to call and wait for the people from our insurance place to call her back with the number and the policy and all that bullshit.
Yeah,
and it's
else can just look it right on.
Yeah, but most other places she's gone, look it right up. Hey, Brazil, I got a cousin in Brazil. He lives in Brazil. He tried to get me to move down there one time. He's from what I can tell, because I don't speak Portuguese very well, he has his own security company and he does like VIP security. But he's armed, so I thought he was a cop. And I'm like, "Are you a cop?" And he was like, "No, bro, I'm a security, but I'm armed security." And we got a bunch more of this shit than I thought we did. Dude, they do. And when you're sick, you don't need to fucking run around. Mama Bear could have cancer for all we know. Like some of the signs of the shit that she's going through, it's kind of leaning towards that. And she's scared. I'm fucking scared. So you try to call these people and be like, hey, if it's an emergency, go to the emergency room. No, then they just tell me, well, we're going to send you to a specialist. And then the specialist never calls. So we're right back to fucking square one. He said, if you give me an Android, I'm going to lose sleep worrying that you did that to piss me off, that I'm mad at, that you're mad at me. I never had one. I mean, I've used Mama Bears and stuff. It's
the only thing I like, and Dangerous said it perfect. The only thing I like on the Apple are the cameras.
Yeah, that is one thing I did realize when my phone stopped recording and was too full to record any videos while we were doing our thing. Yeah, dude, yeah. He said, that's half the videos from Active Self-Protection are from Brazil. Those dudes are fucking crazy. Chaz Cree. Yes, I am. I have 2 of them down here, man. It's my homes. I have one for storage and one that I live in. I have a homestead, man. I live on my own property. I bought some. Oh, damn, I fucked that all up. Oh, damn, I just combined them two. We can break some of these apart when we need to. I'm just trying to get them.
Stoner dear, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, dude. It was the kratom. It's sadly for the seizures have been on it. Damn, that shit. They give that people for opioid withdrawals, I think, too, don't they? Isn't that what kratom is? They give it to people. My ex-wife had seizures all the fucking time, man. Like it was and I think that was part of the reason she did what she did. I think she was just tired of hurting in her body going through that. Like she had lost a lot of brain wave power, and she wasn't running. Yeah, I ain't never. Yeah, oh hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, man. That shit. So back in the day, Twin was on pills, and I've been sober for. Well, clean, not sober, because I'm not sober. I drink and I smoke bud, but pens. But a buddy of mine was like, man, he's like, you don't feel good. And I was like, man, I'm fucking going through it, dude. Like, I haven't had a fucking pill in like a week or so. And he was like, here, drink this tea. And I'm like, what? Fucking tea, bro? Like, I'm barely fucking being able to eat because I'm throwing up restless legs. Like, it's fucking horrible, man. He was like, drink this tea, and I promise you in about 10 minutes, you'll feel a whole lot fucking better. And I was like, all right. Drank the tea, and I was like about 20, 30 minutes later, I'm like, bro, I feel like I took a Percocet. Did you crush something up in that tea? He was like, no, man. He was like, that's what got him off of him. He was hooked on him when the VA gave him to him. He was a Marine, bunch of combat, and was fucked up. And the VA was sending him like Percocet 30s by like 300 of them a month kind of shit. And he said, man, one day he was just tired of taking them. He was like, man, I ran out one time selling some, ran out. He was like, went through horrible withdrawals. He was like, man, I'm just not going to do that to myself. And he said, I got online and figured out what I could take that was kind of somewhat natural. And he said that kratom stuff popped up, and the store up the road from his house had it. He said he started taking it and it helped. See, mine was, what did that dude say? Something stupid about the camper? Oh. Exactly, dude. Like, I went with my buddy one time, dude. He's like, hey, man, come up and check the mail with me. Because I'd go over and work around his house and shit, help him out. He's passed away now. But he said, the VA sent my pills today. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, man. And I knew he was on pain pills, and I was too at the time. So I was like, oh, hell yeah, man. He was like, man, we'll get fucked up today. And I was like, damn, dude. Like, all right, so we pull up to the fucking mailbox, and there's a box. And we drive back down. He cuts it open. There's shit for sleeping, shit for pain, shit for depression, shit for PTSD, shit for his blood pressure. He had like 20 different prescriptions sent to his house every month. I was just like, damn. Have a good one, Bobby B. Thanks for stopping in, brother. The tea was called. Can you remember what the tea was called? It's called kratom. Kratom, I think it's called. You can get it at the local smoke shops here. It's in a pill form too. You can get little pill forms. You can get the powder. It's a leaf from a tree overseas someplace, but it attacks the same sensory as oxycodones or as opioids or alcohol or drugs. So when you take it, it blocks that thing. So your brain, there you go. Kratom, right there. Jesse Tyler, kratom. That's what it is. Kratom. Yeah, you typically brew kratom in water, makes it easier and faster. Yeah, and it fucking, dude, I swear, I never thought it was great.
Said she's trying never again.
Yeah, some people, but the people that can't take like oxycodones or opioids, it's gonna affect you like that. Like, so if it's makes you sick or that shit makes you nauseous or something, then it's probably not what you need. But I've tried it that one time in the tea, and then I actually had some pill capsules. My buddy was like, well, look, man, I'll call up to the store up the road, just swing in there. It's already paid for and everything. And I was like, all right, swinging, ran by there and they hooked me up. 420, what's up, brother?
Stoner Deer said, Thailand, fun fact, is actually illegal there where they harvest it.
It's illegal there, but weed's legal in Thailand now. But they harvest it there and they sell it to us. What's on the cameras, kid? Madeline, you heard me the first time.
Good morning,
Nothing
420.
on the camera.
Seaside Short, what's up, brother? Howdy back. All right, that's most of it. That's a lot of freaking juke, guys.
There's nothing on
And
the camera.
okay. And I got the Desert Color Forest BBW when we get to the damn desert. I've been trying to look what that place over there looks like what it.
I'm gonna go make some food.
And I was watching this guy. What's the name of that guy we watched? Max Fury or some shit, the weather guy.
Yeah.
I was watching his shit.
And Ryan Hall.
These weather guys. And Texas was getting fucking hammered yesterday. I checked on ACR to make sure they were all right. But right where I think we're going to be, over by where like El Paso and shit, where we're going to be, there was no rain. It was like a big chunk that I was like, look, the whole fucking state's getting rain except for the one part we're going to be. Mama Bear was like, I'm cool with that. I'm really cool with that. She's like, I'm tired of the fucking rain.
I'm so tired of
Dude,
rain.
it changes everything down here.
And I used to love the rain.
My buddy takes it. I just throw
Good
the
morning,
shit.
Robert.
I've been taking the kratom for years, probably 100 capsules a day. Now they got extract that's even more potency. I'm fucked. Damn. Yeah, that's wild, man.
Lori, I just got it. I'm gonna go check it out when we're done.
I take no meds beyond Morton now, the VA in their way. I'd be on pain meds. Yeah, exactly. That's what my buddy was like. He's like, this is for this is for the heart, this is for my pain, this is for me to sleep, this is to wake me up, this is to keep me. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro, like they got you on all kinds of shit. He was like, man, he said, all you do is go down there and then they just tell them what's wrong with you and they just give you a bunch of shit. He was like, half the shit, dude, he don't even take. Like when I was working with J&P Paint and I was helping him clean out that house he had bought, I think that guy was a vet because the pill bottles were the same and there was fucking all kinds of pain medication and all kinds of shit. Gabapentins, everything. Upload everything Mick and I did after the live. I also showed off the nail driver. All right. I want to see it, brother. I've been waiting to see what your nail driver looks like. Sedum free dispenser. Once the rain stops, it's supposed to be in the 80s later this week here. And tomorrow we're supposed to get some shit weather, some bad weather. Mama Bear and I are a little worried about that. It's supposed to be fucking high winds and Robert Ham, what's up, brother? I hope your wife is doing well. My wife has the entire pharmacy from the VA. Damn. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I went down there one time with my buddy W.O., and they gave him a prescription. So me and his girlfriend at the time walked down there to get a script for him. They got like an in-house pharmacy. You don't even have to leave the damn building to get what you got. Go right downstairs and... Yeah, I bet. Yeah, the rest of the shit. Yeah. My buddy Randy, he's on 100% disability from the Marine Corps, and they give him all kinds of shit. He's like, I don't take the pills. He's like, the oxycodones that they send him make him sick. He said, now, if I'm hurting really, really bad, I'll take one. He said, but other than that, he don't mess with them. My boss, Johnny Cash. What's up, man? I like that, Dave, too. Welcome back, brother. It's good to see you again. I think kratom can be a good substitute, but it's like vaping to quit smoking cigarettes. Just, yeah, that's what most... I 100% agree with you on that one, Jesse. Like, even the stuff that they give you at the doctor to quit opioids and like Suboxones and shit, you're just trading one drug for another drug. Coming off that shit, if harder, if not more dangerous than coming off the drugs. You know, you come off pills, you're good for a week. You come off fucking Suboxone, you're sick for a month. Like, that shit's crazy. So, and they know they got you. Once they get you, yeah, there you go. Lay them across like that. Some of these, I can break them up when we get them done later. That's a lot of juke.
Probably just moving these so I could.
Probably going to need more, but I still got to put this stuff on it and the leaves. I'm going to put the leaf shit periodically through it too. I got to get that up there in my stuff. Exactly, brother. He said they don't call North Carolina the jungle of North America for no reason. Exactly. Shit here is, it's like we live in a fucking rainforest right now. But see, that's the thing. It's not just us. Like the whole country is low temperatures. In North Carolina, this is way below temperature for us. We woke up this morning, it was 59, and it's almost June. So in North Carolina in June, July, August, it's usually 90s, high humidity, high temperatures. He said, yeah, that's what my buddy tells too. He said, if he doesn't, when they do the blood work, they won't give him to him. So he takes just enough to have it in there. Oh yeah, really? Dude, my ex-wife, she would smoke too, but she got these things called THC pills. And I only seen them that one time. She had to keep them in the refrigerator. They were just little capsules in like a greenish black liquid. She gave me 3 of them one time. I took one and gave one to my stepdad because we were up there. I had to go to court for child support when they dropped my child support because I had the kids. And so she was like, here, take these when you get home. Well, fuck that. Twin ain't waiting. Twin pot one in a ride. Man, hey, I'm from New York. I've been back on Tramadol and gabapentin. Gabapentin actually works. Got clean, worst withdrawal I've ever. Damn, York, England. My bad. I thought, yeah, that stuff's bad too. Like, I got off Suboxone cold turkey because it made me a zombie. Worse, what? Yeah, that's those things. That shit's horrible, man. You kill me somebody. Damn, yeah, that's. My mom's on gabapentin because she has diabetes and her feet are numb. So I guess gabapentin's a nerve medicine, like a nerve pain medicine. Isn't it a nerve pain medicine?
Yep.
I took a couple one time. I took like 3. Boy, that shit had me high as a kite. Well, I was zooming around, fucking dizzy, zooming around. I just told them I ain't taking opioids, sleep meds, or anything. Depression, that's it. Camp or shoots. Or they'll ask about my. Yeah, exactly. I didn't think about that. That is gabapentin. I used to snort 40 milligram Adderalls to party all night and then snort 80 milligram morphines to sleep. Yeah, they were wild. Weren't it back in the day? That was when I was partying too. It was the early 2000s. I've been sober since 2000, 14 or 15? I can't remember the date. But it's been a long time since I've done anything but smoke. I love my pens, I love my edibles, and I like drinking some cold beers, man. So, and my brother Lee got his super safety in. He told me to share that with the chat. That when he comes up, we're gonna do a video of me and him both shooting super safety. So, I'm looking forward to doing that one. He put his super safety in a 14.5 Daniel defense. So that thing's dope.
Damn right, dangerous.
Exactly, becoming dangerous. It's my brother right there. That's my boy. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have bad shoulders from painting. And you know what helped me the most was actually when I work out. Like working out, it took all the pain. Like the first month, me and Mom have been slacking about working out because we stopped going to the gym. I got my gym here, but I don't know. There was just something cool about going to the gym and working out and shit. But so my mom, I was wondering if that wasn't what my mom was, because her neuropathy was horrible, but the gabapentins didn't do anything. She still couldn't walk.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Lord.
shit, Glory. Yeah, that's part of the reason I don't fuck with cocaine or any of the stimulants like that anymore. My mom's got congestive heart failure, and I'm a big boy. And, you know, for a long time, I've not took care of myself and treated myself like the best. So I'm worried about like doing, like you said, doing a big old line of fucking booger sugar and having a fucking stroke. Here, take the track. Coffee. Yeah, I don't want to have a heart attack, man. So I stopped doing all that stupid shit. And then I found Percocets after that. So I was like, ooh, these are downers. Now I don't do nothing.
Mama has a heart murmur.
Yeah, we don't fuck
When
around
I was in
like
my
that,
early 20s, I didn't give a fuck. So I did all that, but now that I'm older, I have grandbabies.
yeah, I can't be fucking around.
And I want to see my grandbabies grow up, so I'm good. Oh, vape.
That's the worst thing.
I'm still
That's the worst thing Mama Bear does is vape, which is horrible for her. But she don't drink. She don't And she smokes the pen and eats an edible.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. She don't drink nothing. That's why I like having where she don't drink. I had a girlfriend that drank, and when we drank, she would get shitty, and we'd end up in a fucking fight damn near every time. So I'm glad Mama Bear don't drink. And then if I run out of beer, I got a designated driver to go to the store because my kids can't drive a 5-speed.
No, they can't.
It was different when I had the Cadillac. Watch your feet. It was different when I had the Cadillac that was automatic, and my daughter could drive me or something like that. But none of them can drive a 5-speed.
Good morning, Prepared.
Damn, the Gulf War syndrome. That hit a lot of people, man. That stuff's been. And my buddy W.O. was in the first war, the Desert Storm, and I think he had it. That's where he got disability and was getting a check. And my buddy Randy was a helicopter mechanic in the Marine Corps and got fucked up pretty bad in an accident or something, and they gave him 100% disability. I appreciate that, Alexandro. We try to be cool with everybody, man. We try to be cool until it's time to not be cool.
So, I know I can tell you guys this. When I lived in Charleston,
Prepared Citizens, what's up, brother?
I went and had surgery. They put me on Severin.
Severin?
Severin.
Reverend.
Seven, but I said it at the same time. 7 different medications. And there's a whole year of my daughter's life I don't remember because I was so drugged. Like, that's fucked up.
Sad. That's what they want, though. That's why I think the pharmaceutical place. Oops, excuse me, coffee burp. I think a lot of the pharmaceutical shit, they just want zombies. They want compliant zombies. And if you take the meds, you're compliant. If you're all zombified out, you don't give a shit what's going on in the world. They could take all your fucking rights and freedoms and you wouldn't give two shits because you're so fucking high. I think that's what I think personally. I think that it's all in cahoots, but that's why I take ibuprofen every once in a while when I hurt. Most of the time I don't even like taking that because I heard it's bad for your stomach and liver. Like if I'm hurting, like I slept wrong last night because I was holding one of the puppies. My shoulder was jacked this morning. I'm like, I didn't even take any this morning. I got up, started moving around, loosened my body up, you know. The wife then started taking, it made her neuropathy even worse, and then gabapentin. As soon as she quit taking it, the symptoms got better. That's fucking, they get you sick. That's crazy, man. Motrin 800. Hey, buddy, I have a dude. He gives me 800 milligram Motrins. They're from the doctor. He's got no leg. He gets 30 milligram Percocets, but he takes those, and they give him the 800 milligram ibuprofen. He's like, dude, I don't take those. He's like, I'm on 30 milligram Percocets. Why do I take the ibuprofen? Can I have them? And he was like, hell yeah. One of those and a fucking monster, I'm ready to go, man. The VA's motto is to medicate and isolate. Exactly. That's exactly what I said, man.
Oh, Vanessa, that sounds like that would hurt.
Ever had a broken collarbone? Yeah, I did no, my buddy did when we were riding motorcycles. I've only broke my arm. I was on a ladder, extended out, and the rails of the ladder were snapped where they ratchet strapped and it busted it. I set my paint, went to hook my paint up, set right there, and the ladder folded. And when it folded, I was on the top and fell back, spun myself around because there was a fucking wooden fence, and I didn't want to crack the fence and get impaled. So I spun myself around, landed, popped my arm right here. And I broke my hip one time, but that wasn't my fault. It was a car accident. Thought it was a pulled muscle, didn't take anything. Damn. Yeah, that shit hurts. And you can't they can't do anything for your collarbone. It ain't like they can put a cast on it and keep it stabilized. My buddy had like a figure 8 thing that went around. We were riding dirt bikes. He had a big CR250. I had a CR200 4-stroke. And we were riding through a big field, and we had rode out there millions of times. And this is back in North Raleigh when you could do stuff like that. And we were riding through the trail, and somebody had thrown a pile of trash, and there was a washing machine. And he come over top of the hill, and when he come over, like he jumped trying to do a little trick and slammed right into it. Bam! Fucking broke his collarbone.
Good morning, Top G.
They said keep giving pills for the symptoms instead. Yeah, see, so Seaside, what happened? I had a fucked up shoulder, and I couldn't hardly raise my arm up above my head at work. It was hurting, and I went to a doctor to see if I could find out what was wrong with it. She said, raise your arm. I went to raise my arm. She's like, oh, no, something's wrong. I'm like, your shoulder did some funky shit right there, and it's not supposed to do that. She said, how bad is the pain? And I said, man, I'm in tears some nights. She's like, well, we'll get you some medicine for that. She got me on pain medication, sent me to a specialist. Oh, the specialist, Top G, what is up, my brother? Only thing the specialist did was give me more pain pills, give me MRIs. They told me to go to physical therapy. It hurt so fucking bad I couldn't do physical therapy at the time. And finally, I went to the doctor one day, and I was like, look, man, can we like do surgery or something? He said, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a shot in your shoulder that's going to numb it. You got arthritis and a small tear in your rotator cuff.
Morning, Pilgrim.
Morning, Pilgrim. He said, there's no reason to do surgery. It can make it worse. He said, we're going to give you a cortisone shot in your shoulder. So I'm fucking lit on pain pills. I go in that motherfucker, and he takes his big-ass needle, and I'm watching it on a fucking TV, injects this shit in my shoulder, and I see the medicine come out, and I'm just like, what the fuck, man? That's crazy. But yeah, it didn't even help. My GP said it was a pulled muscle. A pulled fucking muscle. Nah, you knew it wasn't, though, did you? You knew it wasn't. And that's what I understand. The doctors don't want to listen sometimes. Your body is telling you something ain't right. Like with Mama Bear. I'm so fucking worried about Mama Bear at this point. Like, after they told her iron was low and that she could not wake up one day, just die in her sleep. And I'm like, okay, let's get it fixed. Nothing. The doctors, they ran tests and then nothing. We didn't hear anything. They didn't email her. They didn't call her, nothing.
Oh, no, they called me and told me my results and that they were low, that somebody would be in contact so we get the fusions going because it was deathly low.
And then nothing.
And
then we got a thing saying that the fucking the insurance wasn't covering it, and she owed $8,000 for one doctor's visit and no medication. All they did was fucking evaluate her and tell her something was wrong. Dom, what's up, brother? Howdy from Alaska. How's the weather up there?
morning, Dom.
I can't move my arm. Well, at the minute, gonna need, because I think it would work. See, that's what happened when they put me in an MRI machine and one in my shoulder web, and that aggravated it more. Like it just hurt it. It's like it pulled something else. Like I said, the only thing that really worked for me, and I'm not saying it will work for anybody. I'm not one of these people that's going to say, oh, if you're a pussy if you don't go lift weights with an injury. Don't. But it worked for Twin. Working out, moving my shit. You know your body. You know what you're capable of, and you know if something ain't right. But if you can, DB Cooper, what's up, brother?
Good morning, DB.
No, doctors don't care. No, he said when it comes to medical shit, you got to be your own advocate because doctors don't give a fuck. No,
That's what Krista was telling me the other day. She's like, "Girl,
damn, hell yeah, you're in a fucking heat wave, ain't you, brother?" He said 62 is the high day. They're in a fucking heat wave. My boy, you probably in shorts, suntanning it, brother.
Wish I was.
It's 60 something here. Today's high is supposed to be 77, and it's just real cloudy. That's why it's kind of gray. It's not sunny out. It was overcast and cloudy this morning. Even when I looked at the radar, it was like covered. So we hopefully get some sun for the garden and shit because they got enough rain. And hopefully it dries up before we get that bad shit tomorrow.
Yes,
Top G said we got rain.
Light. Start light and then.
Yes, that's what I mean. When you first start working out. Bad Dream, what's up, brother? Welcome back, my man.
Good morning.
That goes for anybody. When you want to shut that light off?
Yes.
Save some of the power. When I first started working out, Twin didn't go in there and fucking deadlift 500 pounds. When I didn't go in there and bench 40s and 50 on 120, fucking 220 or 340 or something like that. I went in there and started light and worked my way back up. When you haven't worked out, you're not going to grab 100 pound and start benching. You're just not. Your body's not going to be able to go do it. But you start light, work your way up. But it's surprising how fast you go up in weight. Like within the first 2 months, I was back to deadlifting and benching and squatting and doing like I was when I was playing football. Muscle memory is an amazing thing, man. It's really hot over here. It's very clammy, like thunder weather, but it won't thunder. English weather. Wish I lived over there. We wish you lived over here too. It'd be nice to have some more cool people over here. But the weather in the United States has been crazy this spring and summer coming. It's crazy.
Are you gonna do a live for that, like you used to do?
Yeah, we missed them lives, brother. Unless I'm not up early enough anymore to get them. But yeah, the weather here's been really rainy. It was dry and nice in the 80s for a while, and that's when it's best down here for Mama Bear now. The dogs are loving it. The animals are loving it. It's nice and dry. I can go out because I go out and rake up. I go down into the woods with a trash can, like a little trash can and a rake, and I rake up pine straw and leaves and stuff, and I dump it in a chicken coop. They like to scratch through it. They get worms and bugs and mites and stuff that we can't see, but they can still, and it supplements some of their food. So we do that a lot, but I even do it when it's wet. But when like the rain, and we got a tarp covering it and with a pole in the middle, and if it gets too much water, it falls through. It's just fucking miserable. And we are worried about tomorrow. It's going to be bad.
Top G, party time.
He said, it's raining here. Yes. No rain now. It stopped here. Give me a 249 saw and I'll show you some muscle memory. That's what I'm talking about. I got my little Minuteman saw now, buddy. I'm happy about that. That was a big improvement. The generator, the new camper, and that fucking super safety was the top 3 things I spent my tax money on. Well, and my battle belt and the few things that I bought gear-wise. I bought the Viper hood and the battle belt. So I'm 55. I've been working out since I was 13. It's a lifestyle. 5 days. That's
Yeah,
Mama Bear and I
exactly.
went for almost 2 years of solid every day going to the gym and eating right. I got big as shit. Like I'm not lying. I'm still big, still strong. But
I didn't
but I
get GI Joe Mama for nothing.
yeah, that's just GI Joe Mama Bear. That's why she sitting over here when we were really working out. Everybody was like, "Damn, Mama, put them guns up." But we got a workout machine here. I bought it at a state sale. I shared it with y'all. I think it does everything: legs, chest, arms, everything. So we got one station here. Plus we got some dumbbells. Plus we still ruck. Plus we just work on a homestead. Some of that sometimes is just a workout. But yes, the super safety is crazy good. I have turned mad people onto it. One of my people on here turned me onto it, Bad Dream, and I went and watched some videos and I was like, I got to try it. All I had to do to my gun was change the H2 to an H2 buffer and put the super safety in it with the auto bolt carrier group, which my Stag already had. I try to run them in all my guns. The Smith & Wesson is next. The Stag is pretty much finished. I am going to put a BCM bolt carrier group in it and then switch the bolt carrier group that's in my gun now to the Smith & Wesson. Save me a little bit of money. But yeah, my buddy Lee, his gun's already set up for that. So he's going to drop his shit, and he's got a Daniel Defense that he's going to put his in, 14.5. Still won by knowing how to hold it for different distances. Yeah, Robert, I was qualified saw gunner in my entire battalion. Also won the competition we had with the M203 grenade launcher. Oh, no shit. So you just knew the angle for the distance, right, Savage? Yeah, how to hold it for different distances. I watched the guy on YouTube doing it with no sights. He was in Ukraine. Not that I support that shit, but I do watch that stuff. Grenade launcher, hell yeah.
No, that is not
Yeah,
normal.
last couple days been rough. Light fighters, we had puppies in because it was raining and shit, so it took a couple hours to getting everything cleaned and them out and shit like that. We just come on late. I'm trying it at a different time, see what the best time is. Some people like it in the morning, some people like it in the afternoon. You know, some people like the nighttime ones because they're home from work. Kenneth, thank you, man.
Good morning, Kenneth.
Yes, sir. Amen to that one.
Thank you for that. Amen.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Learn how to hold that angle. I was watching. He was like, if your sights get messed up, you can hold it at different angles. And he said, once you learn the gun, you can tell which angle it is. And dude, he was popping some shit with that thing. Was yours the single shot, or did you have the one that was like the drum? Poop, 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 poop. I'm saving up once I get back to work full time. I want to save up one like Light Fighters got, and Big Bearded Warrior got one. I want one like them. I just want the 35 millimeter one with some popper grenades. You know what I mean? Some smokes and shit, and some chalk or something. I qualify for the truth without using the sights. I'm a southpaw, and the sights were made for right-handed shooters. No shit. Oh, okay. Oh shit! So you had the one like on Terminator, not Predator, that was mounted on the big old M16 with the fucking underneath. So it's mounted to his gun. So it's on his AR, his M16, and the grenade launcher is mounted to the bottom. Remember, I'm like Terminator or Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's it.
Single shot, hell yeah. Boom. But yeah, that thing gets people looking though. Damn, son. Damn, brother. I wonder if we can get them till they mount underneath our ARs.
He's a what was he called?
Marine.
Oh, I know he's a Marine.
All of our vets are harder than woodpecker lips, man. You guys are harder than woodpecker lips, man. Like, y'all motherfuckers go hard. And that's why when I was talking to Mama Bear about it this morning, yeah, motherfuckers are just harder than woodpecker lips, man. I want that China Lake grenade launcher. Ooh, that sounds fucking amazing.
Vanessa, no.
Hey, dude, did you end up with a weird
normal.
swelling on your neck near your break? I had one. So, not on my neck, but on my arm, you can see, well, you can't really see it anymore. See that bump? Like there's a bump where that's my tricep, but like right here on my break, it was like a calcium buildup. And now it's gone now, but it was for like 2 or 3 years after the break. It was tender. And like, I don't know, you maybe can see
That's
it.
what I was going to
Like,
tell you.
my
It's
arm
not normal. You've got fluid in there, so you need to go to the doctor.
Only available in 37. Yeah, we can't. I want the third. I want the one that's legal for us to have. We legal without government approval. Illegal. Yes. Yeah, I was. I think the one that Light Fighters. I could be mistaken. I think it's 35. It might be 37. It's either 35 or 37. I'm not sure. But I was watching his video, him chunking them in his field. That shit was pretty dope. Like, I just want one just to say I have one, man. You know what I mean? Like, I have basics of what I need. We're working on a rifle for Mama Bear. I think I'm going to go with 9mm. One of the fucking good friends built one for his wife and sent me a video of it, and Mama Bear fell in love with it. And it takes stick mags, so, and you can get them where they take Glock mags, and I have 333 round Glock mags already for something like that. Give her like a 10-inch barrel, 11-inch barrel with a 9mm, and it'll be fucking dope, man. So
Yes, please do.
yes, definitely check it out, because I think mine was like when my brake, like calcium went around the brake to heal the brake. But yeah, Josh has one too. Yeah, Josh has got one too. Josh is a good dude. I talk to Josh quite regularly. Me, him, DJ, Metal, and Fatty Westside are on a signal chat together. We talk quite regularly. I can't wait for DJ's camouflage to take off, man. I want some of that shit bad. Like, I want some of that shit bad. I found a GoPro Hero 4. Is that worth? I would get it, dude. I don't know. I think they're on like 50 now, GoPro 50s by now, but I want a GoPro for doing like live action training. I can mount it and like when I'm doing my gun and shit. And so I'd like to have one. I was looking on Facebook Marketplace right before I got my taxes. Yeah, I need an action camera bad. I want microphones and a better camera too for just doing videos. My phone is cracked and beat up. The lens on the camera on the back was missing. That's why my shit was looking foggy. I had to peel it all out. And live action, baby. Top G and his live action. Adrian said that top one day. He was like, live action Top G.
I miss seeing.
Oh, he's already have. Yeah, so I was looking before I got my tax. You know how you shop and looking for stuff that you want to buy, but then when you get your tax, you buy something totally different. At least I do. But I was looking on Facebook Marketplace for some GoPros, and they had like nice GoPros with like the harness and waterproof cases and all this shit, and they were only under $150. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, with those sheep.
Yes, sir. He
different
said,
colors.
yeah, the purple and blue and yellow sheeps. That was a trip that day. He was riding around and was like, look, there's purple or there was yellow. I think it was yellow or blue sheeps in the field. And he was like, yeah, people die here. And I was like, damn, I want a yellow sheep. I had a GoPro when we were in San Diego, and that thing would heat up and crap out all the time. The proper software sucked too. No shit. Because I thought about getting one. I mean, you see people doing like riding on motorcycles and shit with them. I thought about just getting one, maybe getting a mount to the edge of my barrel so when I'm shooting, I can be like, pow, 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 you see me and get a face full of dust. The rainbow sheep, baby. Go out there with some spray paint them all rainbows. My sheep are gay. My sheep are gay.
They don't know what they are, but they're gay.
Oh shit, dude! I'd love to have a Geisley Super Duty. Those fucking rifles are nice, man. I got to shoot a Geisley trigger. My brother Lee, his Radiant Arms. I think it's either Radiant or something. He's got a high-end AR that's not made anymore. I don't think it's Radiant. I think it was. Anyways, it starts with an R, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to give you all bad information. But it's got a Geisley trigger in it, and that fucking thing is beautiful fucking trigger. And the problem is it doesn't work with the super safety. You have to have mil spec for the super safety, but he's got one of those already. He bought the one like I did that had the trigger kit already bought. So, but no, I like them Geisleys, buddy. My tax return this year, I bought a camper, a nice 8,000 watt generator to power all the shit down here in case we get in a bad storm. Gave my kids some money, bought a battle belt and a few other things. Nothing really. Bought Mama some clothes and shoes she needed and got some stuff for me, and the rest was history. Money don't last long, man. I'm gonna lie. Yesterday we had 8 rainbows and it was pretty. Oh, dude, had cool people cry it too. Yeah, had 8 rainbows. It was cool. People cry it too. I don't know where that. I thought it was over there. Is it in that thing right there? You gave it. No, it was up there. Because when I asked when I had a headache, you got it from the side of the bed up there. That's funny, man. No, man, it was a good tax year, but I didn't get half what I usually get. Usually I'm up there like 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. Like this year, I got less than half of that. So, but it did help. We got a better camper. We got a nice generator. I'm very excited for that generator, especially in hurricane season, North Carolina. And I live at the bottom of a fucking dirt road that power goes out all the time anyways. So it's just good to have. And I did my research, and they said 5,000 will power a typical camper, and I don't have my power is not in my camper. I have extension cords. There's a short in here somewhere. When we plugged the camper in, it didn't work. So instead of fighting looking for it, I just ran the cords in like we normally do. So some damn dogs always ambush me when I have coffee. I know that feeling. Hey man, or food. Fucking Sassy will sit right here like the predator, bro, the little alien right here and look at you. And it's like, what the fuck? You're all like, I'm eating back
will
up.
literally take it right out of your
Yeah, I've
mouth.
seen when Sassy first had her babies, I seen her take food right out of people. Somebody be eating, she snatched that shit. I'm like, girl, I will knock you out. Do that shit. Damn Top. Yeah, mine aren't looking as good as they were. Now that my daughter is married, he gets her for taxes. I get Maddie. So I still have Maddie, but I only got the money for Maddie this year because she was under 18 or under 16, and PA won't let me put a super safety in my 22. Really? Oh, because that's cool. That's cool. I've got a couple brindles. I got some brown brindles. I got her. She's the only black brindle I've got. But I like them, man. We got some. I got a brown brindle and a reverse blue brindle out of her last litter.
Good morning, Tower Guy.
Tower Guy, what's up, brother? Good morning. Good morning. Glad to see you, bro. I'm sorry for the late lives, guys. I know you guys used to Twin getting on at like 7 a.m., but it's just been hectic. So I'm going to try to get some earlier ones. But I was super fucking stressed and depressed this morning and almost thought about not doing a live chat. But then I got on here and I was like, you know what? I got up. I was not wanting to do anything. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to get the Jude out and start working on that. I'm going to start a live chat and talk to my people because what I don't forget it anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore, is now I have a support system. Like if Twin is having a bad day, I get on here and talk to y'all and I'm not in a bad mood anymore. I'm not even fucking depressed. I mean, I'm still worried about things, but dude, this changed my whole day. Like now I'm all right. Like, man, yeah, let's get some shit done. I can do the Viper hood. I can bounce around. Like you do get tax back if you work, you don't, if your state benefits. Yeah. Rescue from an abusive home. Wouldn't change. Yeah, I got my dogs. They're just piled up on me right now. And no, dude, I've been withdrawing from watching. Hell yeah, you do get withdrawals, man. And I hate to say that, but for lack of better terms, I get withdrawals, man. Like 1 or 2 days, and I'm like, I know my people are missing me. Like, and I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and if I'm not going to get on there and make videos and shit, I'm not going to get to 1,000 subscribers. So YouTube, while you're not working, you big dummy, is your lifeline to everything. Like, it's my lifeline to everything. So I'm going to get up, rub some fucking dirt on it, you big pussy, and start getting some videos out and start doing more live chats. Like while you're not at work, use it to your advantage and get to your people. And I told Mama Bear that this morning. Like, I got to get on here and we got to do shit. Like, this is our lifeline to the world, man. Basically, I mean, I love you guys. Like, and when Twin needs some help with a question that my vet guys can answer, that's where I come to. When I got some other shit like medical herbs or something, I got people on here to call. If I got medical advice, I got ladies on here that know some shit. Like, this is our shit, man, and it keeps me going. What did Justin say? No, I got to get a flame. Yes, get a flamethrower. Check on Shorty Pie.
Oh yeah.
Robert, I would like to learn how to make my own dragon's breath. I had a pack that I bought. So have y'all, I went to the gun show and these guys had like novelty shotgun shells. They had one called Duck Shot. It had little baby rubber ducks for the buckshot. I should have got one of those. If I knew I was going to have ducks, I'd have got one. But they had a bolo that was 2 balls with a piece of wire. And when you shot it, I got some of those. They had some filled with like tacks. They had some dragon's breath, but they were expensive. I couldn't afford those.
We need to move her today.
Yeah, we are. We're going to move her.
She's laying in the creek. So I think
she's not that far. Well, we got another dog pregnant too. And we didn't know this until we moved her. And now she's fucking pregnant. So I got to get these puppies that we have out. I've already put some ads up. I had a couple people hit me back. I got 2 that I know are going. That's Big Bearded Warriors. And Adrian's coming down in like a week or so to get Blue. And so we got those. It's just, and this was another not anticipated. I didn't even know she was in fucking heat, guys. And I guess she was. And one of my male, I don't even know who the pup dog. It's one of the males around here. We don't even know who got her. We'll see when the pups are born.
Dom, have a great day. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, have a good one, brother. Stay safe up there in Alaska, bro. Take it easy, brother. Yeah, the pulse fire. They have one at my local gun show or gun shop that I go to. That thing is badass, dude. It's fucking built well too. I was looking at it, but yeah, I'd love to have a flamethrower. Yeah, I figured you did. Thanks, brother. Yeah, it's well, you can only see the tree, but I can. That's the big tree right there. But my little grilling area is right here, and I got dogs all over here. But yeah, I like it, and it's bigger, and I can lean back. Like I can actually lean back. This thing is pretty wide. I just can't lean back now. Oop, I done fucked up one of the damn
Tower
things.
guy, please be safe.
Be safe out there, brother. I'm glad you stopped in. It was good talking to you, man. I'm not racist, Easy. I love everybody, homie. One of my best friends on here is African American, bro. Ain't black. One of my best friends is African American, homie.
Craig says, well, that's a nice tree. No, it's not.
No.
It's full of poison ivy.
Yeah, you see that big vine, like right here? You can see the big vine growing up. That's fucking poison ivy, guys.
So I already got poison ivy.
Yeah, mama can fucking walk by that shit. My son's supposed to be getting a weed eater from his uncle to bring down so we can weed eat a bunch of the shit, get it all down livable. But I'm not so much. I don't get it. I don't know why I don't get it. I mean, when I was doing tree work, we drank this stuff that would help it like not get it, but I haven't got it in a long time. Knock on wood. Holy Jesus, I'm not gonna jinx myself. He said, I'm here from the knees up the waist down. Only one part of me is black. That's the knee knocker.
Stocks family, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Stocks family.
If I just look at it, I get it.
Yeah, Mama Bear is definitely allergic to this shit. If it touches her, she's fucked. She's fucked. Me with a flamethrower is going to be crazy. Yes, sir. I hope you get it before we go to Texas, man. We're going to need one down there, dude, for the rattlesnakes and shit. Get the flamethrower. I see a rattlesnake. We won't even have to kill it. We can just cook that motherfucker right there, bro. Look, I'll get the sausage.
Oh, I'm going to use it for the scorpions.
Yeah, fucking fuck the gun, grab the flamethrower. Oh, hell yeah. I was hoping you would, man. I want to shoot that thing. I'm saving up for one, man.
Justin, are you leaving? Oh, yep. Later, Justin.
Later, brother.
Day.
Have a good one, homie. I'll talk to you later, man. He said, yes, Top, you do need a flamethrower. The crazy Scottish man with a flamethrower. Get out of my way. Remember Tesla's flamethrower? I haven't. I don't think I've ever seen one. I saw the Tesla and it turned into a ball of flames. My buddy's got flamethrowers in the exhaust pipes of his hot rod. He can hit a button and flames shoot out. That shit's dope as fuck, man. He's got a 50-something Mercury chop top, white. That thing is badass.
He said we're always doing
not a flamethrower
out here to keep the neighbors on their toes.
Hell yeah, us too, bro.
Great.
Rice Krispies, how's it going, man? We are doing good, brother. Thanks for asking. I like that name.
I like that name too.
Google Tesla. Okay, I will when I get off. I want to see that thing. Yeah, WD-40 and lighter, or old hairspray in a lighter. I've seen somebody use that on my ex-wife used one of those on a fucking wolf spider. She was like, I was not home and she couldn't kill it. She was screaming at me on the phone to kill it. I'm like, kill it with something. I was like, she grabbed hairspray and a lighter and burned that bitch. I was like, you about to set the fucking house on fire. Shaggers, yeah, I figured he was. The neighbor just got an old truck loader. We convert into a mini tank with a 50 cal attached to it. That's cool. That would be fucking awesome. I could mount my 50 onto the top of a Bobcat or something would be dope too. I'm Twin's one of those guys, man. I'll be working on like heavy equipment. Like I had a job where we used to have to drive a Bobcat doing tree work and shit and stuff like that. And I was always like, how can we armor this bitch up and put a fucking machine gun port in it or something? You know what I mean? It's like, I want to see that shit. Like, I really want to see it. I'm not allergic to poison. I don't think I am. Nettle's really bad in my dog's hair. Only found out the other day through hay fever. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. I am Top G from Westfield, UK. Oh, shit. See, Top's from Scotland, so he knows. Yeah, I love it when you guys from the UK come in, man. I love having people from other countries, especially cool people that get on here and talk to us. That's what I was telling you months ago on one of my lives. I've been to Australia, Scotland, the UK. I haven't talked to Elusive in a minute. I haven't seen any videos pop up either. I don't know if he's okay. I haven't seen him, so I'm gonna try to get in touch with him through one of his videos. And I'm going Cornwall on Monday. No shit, man. I'd love to go. I'd love to travel over there one time and just see it. But right now, I think Twin and Mama Bear are just going to stick in the United States. And then maybe Canada is going to be the 51st state. Did y'all see that shit where Trump said that Canada was going to help with that Golden Dome and that they could bypass like the $61 billion that he was going to ask from them if they became the 51st state of America? That would be cool, though. That way we could go up and see Adrian. It would be a lot easier to get Blue home, too. So,
Yeah, it would.
dude, I want to come over and camp and kayak with you one time, Top.
So bad.
So bad. Mama Bear and I talk about that all the time. Like, we already know we can come over. You've already told us we're welcome anytime, man. And Mama Bear's like, we need to go over there and just go kayaking. Dude, that and hanging out with a local that knows everything, it's not like just me and Mama Bear going over there as tourists. To have a good fucking friend over there would make it 10 million times better. You know all the cool shit is, man. Oh, shit. So, okay. So you're one state off, brother. I am not from South Carolina. I am in North Carolina. That is fucking cool that you know that, though. That he was like, I'm guessing South Carolina, but I'm a fucking state up, man. I'm in North Carolina. That's pretty cool, dude.
I did live in South Carolina.
Mama did live in South Carolina. I've never lived in South Carolina. I only worked there. Dude, Big Beard Warrior, me too, man. I would love to go hunting in Canada. Elk and moose and fucking bear and shit. He said, I don't think Canadians taste good. Yeah, they're a little salty, man. Them liberals up there, I think they'd be tasting a little like salt pork. You'd have to soak them in water for a couple of days to get all the salt out before you ate them, brother. Homestead Medical, what is up, my brother?
Good morning, Homestead.
What is up, man?
Top, are you going to make any videos?
Scotland ain't all that, but Cornwall and Blackpool are nice to go to. On the Pepsi Max, you will love the UK. I'd love to go. I'm going to, man. My brother, Homestead Medical, man. I was hoping you would show up today, brother. I was been watching some of your stuff on your channel, man. Fucking medical kits got you and Prepared Citizen got that shit down pat, brother. Yeah, fucking new. I'm sure, bad dream. I'm sure. I swear I forgot you're from Canada, brother. Hell yeah, you and Adrian. Yeah, that it sucks, dude. I was listening to Adrian and you talk, man, and that I'm scared something like that's gonna happen here eventually. But I'm gonna tell you like this: as long as Twin Arrows Survival is alive, they ain't taking my shit. They can get it, but it's coming out one sedum free at a time. I'm not giving my shit up without a fucking fight. And I know there's a lot of people that say it and they ain't gonna do it, but I'm one of those motherfuckers that'll do it. Mama Bear will attest to that, and all my friends will attest to that. Twin's a little crazy when I get passionate about stuff like that. But yes, brother, you got them medical kits down, bro. I'm excited to get that one for the chainsaw. I'll show you the chainsaw that I run. Here's my favorite chainsaw right there. Steel 261C, baby. I've spent hundreds of hours behind a fucking steel chainsaw. 261. Used to work on a firewood yard. I miss doing tree work and firewood, man. I would get paid 3 times to fuck with one tree. I'd get paid to cut the tree down. I get paid to cut it up and process it into firewood. And I sold the firewood that I got. I would buy it from the guy that I was working for. He'd pay me to fucking cut it down, pay me to split it up, and then I'd pay him for a big chunk of firewood, and I'd take it, and I had a firewood delivery truck. I had a flatbed Chevy F1500, and I'd run through and sell firewood from after work till dark, man. But like Mama Bear, I'd bring home about $1,200 a night just after work. My little bit of money from that, I put all that back in firewood. I'd go sell that, get more money than what I paid for it. Go back, get a bigger load, go sell that for more money, and by the time I was done in my last load, hell, I'd have $1,500 every night. So. And then my truck got hit and fucking fucked that up. And the guy that I worked for was an asshole. He was having problems with his wife and stepkids and shit. And he was taking it out on all the people that worked for him. And everybody walked off. Me and Alan and another guy that was working for him, we all walked off. The Spanish guy that worked there, he couldn't walk off because he lived on match property. So he couldn't walk off. But yeah, it was pretty fucked up. Yeah, that would be cool. Multiple week in Canada. Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. There's too many dams and too much. You run up in people's shit, and they're like, "Why are you?" I've been watching some of those fishing videos where the guys are fishing on the lake, and the people come out and throw shit at the boat and smack the water and shit. Like, it's crazy, man. If I go over to Scotland, I want to go to the caves with Top. Remember the caves and shit he was talking about? We could canoe down to, and damn mustache is itching my nose, man. That fucking thing is full of fucking water.
Oh my God.
So look, guys, I got this shit hanging in my gun safe that collects water. Look at that. That's how much moisture we've had in the air. This is solid, but the water is to here. I mean, it's almost full to where I can't. I had.
Vanessa, thank you so much for coming
Yes,
in.
thank you so much for coming in and subscribing, man. We do live chats just about every day, different times, but please come back, man. I'd love to have you back. I'd love to have you back. Yes, definitely. You stay safe out there, girl. Watch your six and always forward. Always
Make sure you get that shoulder.
Yeah, get that shoulder looked at.
Checked out, please.
Please get that shoulder checked out. Make sure it don't get worse. They're up in Scotland, but I'm saying to the wife, if the weather changes, we take kayak. Yes, sir.
Oh, crack or top, I wish.
Man, I'd love to go over there eventually.
Just once.
Once I get to be a big YouTube influencer, I'm gonna go. I mean, I've influenced some people to buy some shit, especially the super safety. I sent that video of me shooting my super safety to my brother Lee. He said, "Send me a link to where you bought it." I was like, "All right." Took me a minute. He's like, "Send me that damn link. I'm ordering it right now." I sent him a link. 20 minutes later, he come back. "Did you get the flat trigger or the curved trigger?" I said, "That's just personal preference, brother. And one's like $20 more. I just got the curved trigger. I got the cheapest set they had." He's like, "All right, that's what I'm going to do." He got it, came yesterday. He's like, "Super safety came." I'm like, "Do you got it in?" He was like, "Not yet, man. I just got home from the gym and I got to schedule some people for rigging." And I'm like, "Okay, well, get that motherfucker in." And he's coming up sometime in June to do some training. We're going to bust some rounds and do some training. So,
oh, maybe today I can do that.
Shoot it?
Yep.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping for a good sunny day, but and it's rainy. Everybody's going to be in. So it ain't like they're going to be like, "Hey." Oh, yeah, that's right. We need to get Mama Bear up there so she can shoot it. I got the 20-round mag in it right now. I got the drum mag sitting next to it, but I bought these little 20-round mags just to have. I mean, I don't know why I bought them. Actually, my bag box is right here. And I also got that shotgun for Mama Bear. Have y'all ever seen these? Well, I'll show you one that ain't got ammo in it. They got sticky. It's Velcro shotgun cards, right? They're Velcro, but they got this is sticky. It's sticky as shit. Peel this little thing off and you can stick it on the side of the receiver and it holds like six rounds for your gun. They're made for 12 gauge. I don't really know. They don't hold the 12 gauge very well sometimes. They're a little loose in there. I don't know if it'll hold 20 gauge. I was going to put one on Mama Bear's gun, but I think I'm going to try to get a better one. These are cheap. They're like the copy of the SOE shotgun cards. I've been looking at the SOE gear that Homestead Medical was telling me about. Man, they got some nice shit, man. They got a fucking tactical shotgun gunner's chest rig. They got the shotgun one. They got a rifle, lever action rifle one, like 45-70 lever action that it's got cards that you can pull out and get the ammo. And then when you're done, you can stick them in and pull out another one. Man, they got some nice gear, man. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Yes, I am Trevor from GTA that you get off of Team U. I hear that about every live chat. You go the route, don't get the cheap ones. Yeah, not these. I learned my lesson on that one, brother. Because look, the shotgun shells, they're just loose. This one, not so much, but this one's kind of loose. And I don't know why that one isn't loose, but that one is. I don't even know what all these are. I think mostly bird shot. There's a couple buck shots. But yeah, I'm going to get the more expensive ones. The cheap ones didn't work real good. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Yeah, they make good shit. I've never, so I can't tell you yet that I've had one in my hands, but everybody says the quality is top notch, and Homestead Medical said the quality is top notch, and I trust him. Like I believe what he's saying. So I'm looking forward to getting the IFAK from him that's made in that. So he said he puts it in a SOE pouch, so I'm actually looking really good forward to that. That's gonna be a good fucking thing, man. I'm looking forward to trying it out. Yeah, I wonder where that is. Y'all ever seen the ones that slide on the buttstock for the whole rifle rounds? They hold the rifle rounds pretty good. I think Allen makes them. They're in Walmart. You can get them for like $5 or $6, maybe more now. I have one for rifles for my 308 that I slide over my arm right here. So when I'm shooting the rifle, if I run out of the mag, instead of having to pop the mag out and reload it, I can pull one off, load it, shoot it, send it, and load it like that. And I wear it right here, but it actually for a rifle stock. I have a couple of them. I just found another one that I have. I didn't know I had. I was going through shit to get the jute twine out so I could get this stuff done. But yeah, they suck. And but these were like $3. You know what I mean? So even if I was thinking too, I could take them and like stick it on something, like stick it to the side of a safe or something, and you could just have shotgun rounds if you grab. And but on my hunting shotgun, my 20-inch, I I have one of these, but they stick really good. They just don't hold. But what I thought about doing was have Mama Bear put like and tighten them up and just run a little bit of with the sewing machine. We got the sewing machine now, so we can run this back and forth a little bit, tighten them up a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, feed from pouches. Yeah, so what I want to do, Becoming Dangerous, for my shotgun rig, I've said this 100 times, and I'm sure you've heard it, so stop me if you have, and I won't bore you with it again. But I want to get a Flick fighting load carrier vest and canteen pouches, the new canteen pouches. GWatt Alchemist did a video on it, and he just used those and threw like 30 rounds in each one. They're loose. You can grab them out of there. You can keep them in the boxes and keep organized, and they hold like 25 rounds in a box or like 30 or 40 loose rounds. He had 2 with water and 4 with shells, or 3 with shells, 1 with an IFAK and some medical, and 2 with water. And made it less than $100. He had a nice shotgun rig. And I was going to build one when I got my taxes. I got on Venture Surplus, was thinking I could get like some cheap shit, like even if it was ACU camo or whatnot. I got mag pouches that will hold boxes of shells. Hell yeah, man. That's what I fucking need to look into that too. I got one I think would probably work for that. Let me see if I can dig it up right quick. I just had it. So it should be right here on the top. Radio pouch.
He said the FLC vest with the 511 or Eagle Breacher pouches is a good way to go.
Okay. All right. I'll check into that too. Because I was thinking about doing that because I actually have 4 shotguns, but I have a couple of just hunting shotguns. They're not tactical, but I have a 20-inch barrel Mossberg that is camouflage, and it's got rounds on the side, on the stock. It's got like 10 extra rounds on the gun. That's like my go-to combat shotgun, and it's basically the same shotgun that he used on that video. So I have that shotgun in extra, and I have all these little shell holders. I mean, I could put these on Velcro. You know, you could Velcro this onto a chest rig, even. And I had one. You could Velcro a couple onto a blank panel chest rig, and you'd have something to hold the shells. And if Mama just added another little line right here, she could probably fit the 20 gauge in it and tighten up for the 12 gauge too. But that fighting load carrier, man, would be great. And with those pouches, that's exactly what I'm looking. And I want to build it for like if somebody comes up in a SHTF environment or apocalypse, whatever, you name your poison, and somebody comes up and is like, hey, twin, I'm here. Like, can I help? And they don't have anything, or their house got raided and they don't have anything. I can give them a 12 gauge shotgun and that load and be like, here, now you got a way to carry water. You got a little medical, couple power bars in there, and a bunch of fucking shotgun shells. Go post up over there and pull security. That's what I'm thinking, because I got AR-15s, but I'm not running the shotgun. And the only way I would run the shotgun as my main battle weapon would be if we were in trenches. Like if I'm in trench warfare, I want the 12 gauge with some double-aught buck, 3-inch double-aught buck. This right here, man, these things right here, I got these shells from there. I don't even know who makes them, but it's double-aught, 15 pellets in this bitch. Now there's 15 32 caliber pellets in this bitch, and I got like several boxes of these. And I'll tell you another way I carry shotgun shells too, guys, is
all I gotta do
is like this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just run another down. I know, that's what I'm saying. I carry one of these too. Now you can see I got slugs, buckshot, and buckshot. I got a bunch of those 15 pellet ones that are 3-inch, and I got some 2 3/4 ones, and I've got a bunch of slugs. And you can just take this, loosen it, what we were doing with it the other day training, and just kind of throwing it around like that. You know what I mean? Like the old Bandito style, bro. You got your shotgun, you can grab off here, or, pick it to where you can take them out. But yeah, and it was like $10, I think, from Walmart. I think I got it from Walmart. But yeah, there's 25 rounds of shotgun ammo on that. So I keep that in the gun safe by the shotgun. So if I got to grab the shotgun and that and run out, I got almost 50 rounds. With the gun being loaded, what I have on the gun, and with that, it's almost 50 rounds. So
Robert said get some deer slugs.
Yeah, I got some. Yep. I got some on there, right there. 1 ounce slugs, buddy. That's a hard hitting motherfucker. Let me see. I'll show you, Robert. Oh, where's that? That right there, buddy. I got a whole bunch of them. Right there. But this elastic stuff actually holds them pretty tight, especially when it's full. Like when this is full, it does hold them pretty tight. But yeah, there's 25 rounds right on that without even having to break a sweat. You know what I mean? So I keep that in there too. But yeah, I got it on lock a little bit. Me too, brother. I mean, 12 gauge, well, 20, my very, very, very first gun I ever bought with my own money was an H&R single shot 20 gauge. And I had that thing for 15 years. I've shot a lot of deer with it. I've shot a lot of cans with it. I've shot a lot of fucking everything with it. And the shotgun is gangster to be fucking with shit. And that's why I'm glad I got that 20 gauge from Mama Bear in that trade. Now I got a 12s. I got 4 12s and 120. So, because Mama Bear can shoot 12 gauge with low brass, but what's the fun in that? You know, I wanted to have a 20 gauge. And so I got this one in that trade. So now we got one from Mama Bear. DJ, what's up, brother? What is up, my brother? Mine has a 12-shot drum on it. That's fucking badass. I know Martin's got one that's like that too. Just feed from the fanny pack. I've got a couple of them too, brother. I do have some fanny packs.
Good morning.
I was thinking about taking some on my battle belt. I have my IFAK, but when I'm wearing my chest rig, I don't have an IFAK. It's in my pack, which is I don't just probably need to put one on there, but I have it. And I thought about using one of my fanny packs to put my IFAK in. So when I'm wearing my chest rig, I have the nut ruck on with all my medical. You can put your trauma in the big part, and then in the back, in the front, you can one of Prepared Citizens boo-boo kits. Just throw that in there, and you have a boo-boo kit too. So, Red Dawn, what's up, brother? Welcome, my man. Shit, it's been a minute since me and you've had a chat, dude. How you doing, brother? Hope everything is well, man. Hope everything is well. But yeah, so I thought about just switching it because you guys think about it too. I can reach it with both hands right here. And if you don't want it right here, you can spin it around to your back and you can still reach it in the small of your back. So I'm sure if 20 round shotgun shells, you know, fucking A, man. That 25 rounds that I just picked up right here.
It's heavy.
It's heavy. I don't even know. So here's that. And here's the D60. This is 25 shotgun shells and 60 rounds fully loaded with 62 grain steel penetrators. That's about the same weight.
Is it?
Yeah. That's 25 shotgun shells and 62 2.3 rounds. 5.56. It's not.
Yeah, they're pretty tit
it's
for
pretty.
tat.
That's pretty tit for tat, guys. That's 25. So I'm thinking it might weigh. This is 3 pounds. You know, a 30 round magazine is a pound. So there's 3 of them in here plus the thing. So it might be a little over 3 pounds. But I'm thinking this is about tit for tat, man. So I know his is only 20 and this is 25. So it'll probably be lighter than the D60. So yeah, it's gonna be lighter than the D60. Yeah, just like packing a 1911 all day. It buys too quick. A lot of it depends on the shotgun. On my lighter gun, I run side saddle. The heavier guns, I don't because it affects maneuverability. Yeah, I can feel that too. Yeah, mine's a little heavier. It's got a 20-inch barrel. It doesn't do the 18 and a half. It's got the 20-inch. And Mama Bear's and the other 3 got 24-inch barrels with chokes and all that shit. So what did DJ say? My brother, I'm glad to see you, DJ. Back home to work for the day. Had to take my 4Runner. Oh, no shit. Is it? That's going to be expensive. Fuck, man. I feel you on that one.
Good morning, Jaren.
But yeah, that's who? Jaron. How's it going, man? But yeah, that's crazy. I got lucky with my truck because it's a cheap truck to work on. My rear end was $250 from the junkyard. Took us about what, 3 hours to put it in?
Yeah.
14 and 20 is the way to go. I hate 18-inch barrels. Yeah, I've only had one. I just had one little pistol grip Mossberg 500s. I had a 20 gauge and a 12 gauge. It's a great gun to have by the bed. You can grab it out, easy maneuverability, but about the third shot, your hand's red and fucking swelled up. You're like, damn, that fucking thing. I want the 14, man. I'd love to have a 14-inch Mossberg, man. That would be fucking dope. He said, not my nice one, just my. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm bringing a 20. I'm bringing the Glock 20, the Glock 45.
Good morning, Alpha Charlie.
Alpha, what's up, my brother? I'm going to bring the Stag with the super safety. I'm going to bring my 308, 50, 12 gauge, and my Glock 20 and my Glock 45. So that's going to be enough firepower. But with what you have and with what I have, we'll have the fucking. I mean, I probably won't even bring. I mean, I might bring the 9. I might bring the 9. That's my concealed carry. But the 20, that's 15 rounds plus one in the chamber, 16 rounds, 180 grain hollow points in that 20. That bitch has got a big freaking hole in her too, buddy. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I was hoping we could do some, man, while we were down there. Like some with being together, as long as we're gonna be down there, we need to do a good couple videos for our channels, man. You know, Big Bearded Warrior and Twin Arrows Survival collab, man. Yes, the short barrel rifle laws in America with the fucking NFA need to go. It's just bullshit. You let me put a fucking retarded ass pistol grip stock on this motherfucker, like the pistol brace, but I can't put a stock on it? Okay. The Navy is a bit different because we checked our stuff out from the Army, so you get a choice of. So they just give you what they got. You don't get to like pick. They just here. This is what you get for the day. So.
Red Dawn, exactly.
Yeah, definitely, man. Exactly. But man, I'm fucking all these up.
I know I am.
We'll have to redo them. Yep.
It's
I'm just gonna
fine.
pull this over. Get them out of here for now. We'll do it because I think I'm gonna hang the Viper hood up and just do everything together. I hate to cut that perfectly good sniper veil up, but it's part of the fucking setup. So I bought 2. Another thing is, oh, look what I just found. And it's out. Huh. Fucking straight had an asthma attack the other day. Couldn't find my inhaler. Found the inhaler I was looking for. It's almost out, but it's all right. I got a couple more. It was in here. There's the shot cord I need for the.
Oh, Savage, are you okay?
And what else is in this bitch? My other watch. Jesus Lord. I hate when we move from all of our shit from one camper to the other camper, even though it was like 25 feet, not even, it's like 10 feet from door to door. I lost a bunch of shit.
We still had to pack it up. We're
Still not having everything over here. Try to keep it light and easy over here, and most everything for storage is over there. So.
Alpha Charlie said, first chance I've had to check in and see y'all's new digs. Oh.
Yeah,
That's
man.
cool.
It's a lot different over here. And look, we got a lot more room for our lives. We're not sitting at the edge of the bed. We can sit back. I just lean up because I can't see the chat because I'm old. But yeah, I got. This is a good place for me. I'm pulling jute strands, Alpha, for my Viper hood. Getting them all. We fucked it all up now, but yeah. And then I got some for a desert color one too. I got the woodland in the desert. A buddy of mine gave me all this stuff. He actually gave me a big ass net too, but I don't need it. So I got the Viper hood. So I put on a couple little for a test run, brother, just to see. That's a lot more of this is going on. I got a sniper veil that I'm going to cut up and use some strands out of a woodland sniper veil. You can kind of see the camouflage. I was thinking about using it to paint one of my rifles before I cut it up and put it on there, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it up, put it on, and then I'm going to paint the Viper hood and ghillie wash it. So it'll all be golfed up anyways. Yeah, dude, what did Clint Smith from Thunder Ranch? A handgun will put a hole in a person, a rifle will put a hole through a person, and a 12 gauge will physically remove a chunk of shit off of that person and throw it on the fucking floor. Like, I tell everybody, if you are into guns, into the Minuteman, survival, prepping, shooting, every good Minuteman should have a 12 gauge in their armory. Everybody should have a 12 gauge. You can shoot from little bitty birds to fucking grizzly bears with a 12 gauge. And like I said, here's 2 different types of shells right here. High brass double out buck, a low brass bird shot. You can, it's multiple rounds for one weapons platform for multiple different things. Every good armory should have at least one shotgun in it. I say a 20-inch barrel. If you're not going to deer hunt with it or bird hunt with it, get a 20-inch barrel shotgun. I recommend a pump. I'm just a personal fan of Mossberg because I like where they put their safeties. Remingtons are just as good, Winchesters. And there is a plethora of aftermarket lower name brands for $100, $150 that will work every time you pull the trigger. Everybody should have a good 12 gauge. That's just my opinion. And, you know, I say it, man. I say it all the time. Everybody's like, oh man, twin, if you can only buy one gun for your homestead, what would it be? 12 gauge shotgun. And they're like, well, why is that? I'm like, because I can shoot low brass bird shot, kill a dove, a rabbit, or I can put a double out buck or a freaking slug in it and take a damn deer down. Like, Exactly, bad dream. Double, yeah. And like I said, this one right here, like I don't know if I have any. This one, is this buckshot?
What's the difference in shells?
What do you mean the difference in shells? So you got high brass and low brass, okay? Let me see if I can get a better example of a high brass for you, though. All right, yeah, here. So the difference in shells. So this is a high brass. See how high the brass is right here? It means there's more powder in it, more recoil, more knockdown power. This is low brass. See how the difference in the brass is? Same size shell, still a 2 3/4 inch shell, but you got less powder. This is for shooting birds. You don't need a high brass load for a small little dove. Low brass is enough powder. It'll get you out there 40, 50 yards. You can take the dove down. Most of this is for like rabbits, squirrels, birds. And the high brass is more for like, you'll get your high brass in like double-aught buck, slugs, as well as like turkey and duck loads, because turkey and ducks are bigger animals and they're probably, like a duck is a lot longer distance, so you want the high brass. Not saying that you can't kill one with low brass. I've seen people do it, but they were just a lot closer. So you got the low brass for lower recoil and the high brass for higher recoil. So that's the best definition of that. Like you can tell, like, but like I said, most of the low brass is like rabbit, duck, or rabbit and bird shot. The high brass is more for like deer and your big game. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, most of your double-aught buck stuff, like all the stuff on this is high brass. All this is high brass. All this is high brass. This is for self-defense or deer hunting. This is going to be what I grab if I have to grab my shotgun to go deer hunting. I use high brass double-aught buck and high brass slugs. When I go out for dove hunts, I get like 7-shot low brass, and it does that. So, really, huh? But yeah, I'm glad I could help you with that. But yeah, these are just like little. So this is just little target, number 6 target loads for like dove and shit. See, low brass. So yeah, but when you go to the store, pop the box open, you'll realize that when you start buying bird shot, it's all low brass. When you start buying buckshot and slugs, it's all high brass. So yes, and like Old Glory said, the higher the shot number, the more shot in the shell and the wider the spread. Yeah, 7's for 7, 6, stuff like that. Trying to find one that most of the numbers are wrapped off this. This is just shit that I shoot in the yard, fucking around mostly. Trying to find one that has. Yeah, so this is 3/4 by 1 by 6. So it's 3/4 dram. I don't remember the middle of number is, and 6 shot. So the 6 shot is the size of the shot. 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you got double-aught, which you got number 4 buck, which I have some number 4 buck. It's in my can. It's got smaller pellets, but more of them. And double-aught has bigger pellets, but less of them. But you can get some double-aught buck that's got like 15 pellets. Yep, 7 shot, wider spread. 0 shot is for bucks. Yep. This is, see the double-aught? That's when people say, I'm going to bust them with double-aught buck. It's got 2 zeros in it. And then you can get number 4. And I think you can get single-aught, double-aught, and number 4. So, but damn, I'm glad I could teach y'all something today. I thought everybody knew that about shotgun shells. You can make cut shells too, which makes them a whole lot harder hitting. You find where the little wad is, and you just take a knife and just ever so slightly cut around it. You keep the shell together, but you cut it. It'll knock the shit out of something too. So would be more pinpoint. Yeah, bigger pellets, more knockdown. Double-aught, you get smaller pellets, but more of them. But they're still pretty. I've got some that are 9-shot double-aught buck, 2 3/4. They got 9 pellets, the same size as a 32 caliber handgun. So that's a knockdown. I just grabbed my belt. I've got to set up with 2 pouches up front on both sides of the buckle with the buck, 1 pouch behind the pistol mag, and that's 43 with that in the gun. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's a fucking lot for a shotgun, dude. Yep, double-aught is 33. Yeah, 32, 33 caliber pellets is what they say. Now, you can get some that are, I've seen some crazy rounds with like a slug full of bird or buckshot or bird shot, and there's some rounds out there that are fucking devastating, guys. Like, they're aftermarket, and you can't, get a bunch of them, but I can dump a box in the pouch too. Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. That's a lot of fucking, hey, my phone's about to die. Damn, it was on 60%. I'm gonna go down here. We'll have to jump off in a minute anyway, so because we're gonna have to get some stuff outside down there. And we got to get all this shit up because I made a fucking mess in my camper with all this stuff. But yeah, this is the color I think we're going to use BBW when we go to the desert. I'm going to build a Viper hood for that. Not this trip, but we'll be down there again, I'm sure. And I'm going to build a Viper hood just for the desert, man. And if I have enough jute, I'll put one together for you too, brother.
Todd, don't feel bad. I'm still learning too.
No, it's if you ever got anybody's got questions, if I can't answer them, there's somebody on here that can. Yeah, deer or crackhead, whichever one happens. I used to run it with 4 pouches and a belt and a shotgun pouch on the chest rig. Fuck yeah, dude. Man, I wish I wish I could get up with some of you guys, dude. Just the knowledge that everybody has together in one place, man. It'd be. That's why I come on here with an open mind too, because I'm not a vet. I haven't been training. I've been training for a long time, but I don't know everything, and I'm never going to know everything. And it's always nice to get on here and I learn stuff from y'all. I teach y'all stuff. Like we all learn from each other. Like, and everybody on here is like an open mind. I've never had anybody get in here and be an ass about it. But like, this is the only way, you know, because it's not the only way. Everybody's got their own way. It's not the only way. If whatever works for you, I want to know about it because hell, I've learned more shit from other people's gear. What has worked for Twin might not work for y'all. What worked for you might not work for what I do might not work for y'all. But we can find a common ground that we all need magazines. We all need something to eat. We all need a water container. We all need a first aid kit. We all need a trauma kit. You all need boots, clothes, pants, jeans, hat, jacket, chest rig, belt, whatever. LBE kit. If you fucking everybody. You just take it and adapt to it. I've seen horses taken out with birdshot. Oh yeah, birdshot's still dangerous. Like I wouldn't want to get shot with it, brother. Go ahead. I
didn't know BBW had a book.
Yeah, he just finished his book. Yep, he just finished his book.
I love to read it.
I better get a copy of it, brother. No.
I can't wait for you to read it.
Yeah, I can't wait. Maybe you guys, you and Modern Frontiers, maybe write a book. Maybe I should write a book. Maybe I should write a book about Twin's life and how my life has been and how it's shaped into being a Minuteman. How I went from being a fucking loser to actually having some shit and doing a Minuteman lifestyle and how it's changed. How am I do that?
Reed Roberts. Yes.
As soon as I get my kit put together, I'll join you on that. Hell yes, brother. Please, especially you guys. I cherish having you vets on here. You fuckers are harder than woodpecker lips. And the stuff that you guys have went through to keep myself and my family's freedoms free, we can never repay you. But I love the fact that you guys get on here and don't mind correcting me when I'm fucking wrong. Like Robert always questions me when I put a picture up. Where's your water? Where's your pistol magazines? And I'm like, damn, he got me. I ain't got none on that rig. You know what I mean? But I got him the last time. I was like, no, I got all that shit. My boxes were in check because I knew he was coming. And I'm like, check them boxes before Robert checks them for me. So I'm getting better. You keep me on my toes. And that's the biggest thing that anybody can do for everybody else. Let's keep each other on our toes. Because when somebody's missing something that could cost them theirs or their team's life, we need to check them. Like, you know? So, yeah, I already know you was coming. I'm like, Robert's going to, last time he got me for the pistol mags, check. Water, check. Fucking chest rig, check. Like, I knew it was coming. So I'm like, man, I got to get.
Every time
keeps
he's
me right.
Like waiting, he keeps
I'm waiting.
checking his phone. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for Robert to check me on something because
No,
I got it on this one. I
ask
think
him.
I got it.
I know. You waiting for Robert? Yes.
Yup. I'm waiting for him to get on here because I know he's got something. But I appreciate that. Like, you guys have no idea how much I fucking appreciate that because I've never been in combat. I mean, combat on the streets is one thing, but what you guys have went through with this gear and the knowledge that you guys, that's priceless to Twin, man. And I am so fucking blessed to have this channel where all you guys get on here and help us. Becoming Dangerous, Savage, Robert, everybody, all the vets and non-vets, even the not like DJ's a vet. All these guys has helped me with my kit. DJ has been a friend of mine for a long time. When I first got into the Minuteman thing, I got DJ. I met him on and we started getting closer. You know, we comment on each other's shit and became friends. He's helped me out tremendous, man. I used to pick his brain to the point where he probably got sick of hearing me call him. Like, damn, what does dumbass want to know now? You know what I mean? Like, I done told you everything. But no, it's helped. And it's got me to the point where I'm actually really getting comfortable with my gear and my equipment. I'm like, yeah, man, this shit's starting to work. Like, I know what to get and what not to get. Like, I've picked so many vets' brains and I've been checked by so many and they're like, damn, yeah, man, your shit's all right. I would improve this or I'd switch to this or I'd do something like this. And then you do it and you're like, why didn't I think of that? Because I never had to use it in combat. I'm just going by what I see off YouTube and from my friends. You know what I mean?
Savage said, veteran just means we know how poorly government works and act accordingly.
Exactly. But that's why I'm glad I got you guys. Like, it's fucking awesome. Yes. Oh, fuck, dude. You know I want to read that. I'll add it to my collection, brother. I got Citadel Defense. He wrote a couple books on Minuteman shit. I got all his books, except for the last one. I haven't got it yet. I ain't had the money. The Professional Citizen Project, I have all of their books except for the last, like, Ranger. It's not a book. It's more of a guide that, like, helps you be a better leader. I want to get that one, but when I went to order it when my taxes, it was out. I have all the other ones, though. I have the Ranger book they redid. I have all that stuff. But I am really looking forward to reading that book. We got him locked up in a pen and charged the gate. Had to shoot. Oh, shit. Damn, that
They're
sucks.
talking about horses.
Yeah, Gloria said he's seen a horse get hit with them. We'll just redo them because we're going to have to fucking redo them anyways. But it was fun. At least now they're
They're
somewhat
not in a knot
like
they
this.
were.
Like this. Because this
Yeah.
motherfucker right here, it wasn't even as bad as that. Those were in a knot. This one was still kind of like it should be. I thought I have a bag to put this one in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I got a bag for it. You can use them. Get this out of here because I'm not going to use any of that. Between all that and the net and the sniper veil, we should be okay. And I'll save this for when we build the sniper veil, the Viper hood for Texas, because I'm pretty sure the terrain down there is going to be more sandy and deserty. For lack of better words, sorry. Like lack of better words, deserty. Hey, if you need something to drink, I got these BioSteel still.
Okay. I'm not doing anything.
He charged the gate in a full stride, hit him long. I was like, ah, damn. Urban warfare on CQB. I know a lesson about CQB. If you can absolutely positively not do CQB, that's what I would recommend. And you can't do it alone. You need at least 4 guys to know what the fuck they're doing to get. And CQB is, I've done it a few times and I've got my ass handed to me a bunch of times doing CQB. Just not, you got to process shit so fast while you're moving and you forget to pull the rifle back. It's just, no. As a guerrilla, I'm going to burn the building down. Exactly. Fuck the CQB. I'll dose that bitch a can full of gas and a handful of matches. Ain't got to worry about that no more. Oh, shit. What did Light Fighter say? I just saw it. Shit. It's going to be green and muddy in Northeast Texas. Yes. So that's what I was thinking too. So you see the colors.
Damn, Top G.
And I know it's not your color, brother, but I got a woodland one because, you know, Twin likes woodland. So I'm bringing the Viper hood. That's part of the reason why I'm working on getting all this shit done now and getting all my stuff. I'll be in Texas anyways next month and then come back in September for that. I will be there for that training. There is no way in hell I'm going to miss that. No way in hell. I missed the first one. I will get there. I will fucking get there. I got everything. So as a ruck scrim, yeah. So I'm building a ruck scrim. I've got a camouflage netting and I'm just going to wrap it with the netting and then tie a little bit of the leftover sniper veil stuff on it. And maybe if I have any leftover jute, I might throw some of that on it. I don't think I will have any leftover because I might, but I'll have that for a pack cover. This I'm actually going to use, not with you, but in my kit, I use it when I'm shooting a 50 or my 308 bolt gun. Like if I have to take up a position, I can throw the Viper hood on. I have another sniper veil. I bought 2 and I have one already, so I can throw that up on me too. It's just part of the overall kit of things, but I used your video on it, brother. Like, and I'm about, once we get off, go back to the video and like rewatch it just to freshen my memory because I'm starting to work on my shit. So
No.
CQB is dangerous with a shit ton of support. You're going to die if you're on your own. Exactly what I said, man. And that's what I try to tell everybody. Everybody's like, why don't you? I have a helmet. I got a plate carrier. I have all that battle belt. I have all that shit. They're like, well, you never train CQB. I don't live in a place where I'm going to have to. I train to patrol and be in the woods, because that's where I live, is in the woods. I'm not going to run up on a building and have to do CQB to go in and get supplies and shit, which I might. So we do train some, but it's just you got to know what the fuck you're doing, man. And like Savage said, even with, or Becoming Dangerous said, even with a lot of support, it's still fucking dangerous. Like, and I'm not no Navy SEAL, man. If I'm outnumbered, I'm going Rambo. Deep wood warfare, country boy way. Exactly, brother. Exactly. If I'm outnumbered, I'm gonna flip the super safety on and that D60 and fucking spray and pray, baby. Come get me, motherfuckers! Ah! And then it ain't gonna matter anyways, because I'm probably gonna get shot anyways. Get shot by a fucking 18-year-old kid with a single action rifle. What happened to Twin? That motherfucker sniped his ass. The sniper got sniped. Oops, too late. I'm not trying to get into engagements. I'll be doing one shot from 400 to 800 yards and scoot. That's my plan, is small hit and run. Like for copying Red Dawn, the little flea can make a big dog itch. I'm going to fucking attack their latrines. I'm going to attack their power. I'm going to attack their food. I'm going to fucking make their life such hell that they don't want to fight. I want to drop that morale so fucking bad that they're just like, fuck this place, fuck these people, I want to go home. If I have to get into some gunfights, I'll be ready for some gunfights. But I'm going full out fucking goon guerrilla. I'm going full out guerrilla. I'm not even trying to get in gunfights. I'm prepared for gunfights, and I'm ready and trained for the gunfights as much as I can, not getting shot back at. But I'm not trying to stick around. I'm trying to hit that motherfucker and burn the road up, man. And that's why I've been working on the guerrilla part and getting mama to ruck with me. And like my brother said, when I was talking about building mama a 10.5 AR-15, he was like, Mama Bear's probably not going to be on the front line, brother. You might be on the front line, but Mama Bear's probably not going to be out there taking fucking 400 or 500 yard shots with an AR-15 and moving to cover and shooting and communicating. We train her for it, but he said that's why that 9mm rifle would come in so handy. And he built one for his wife. Nice gun. I got a video of it he sent me. And she's plopping steel with that bitch with a red dot at 100 yards with a 9mm. Got 20 round mags in it. He said that they 21 rounders, but they load them up to 20. And he said, man, she can pop that shit. It's low recoil, ammo's plentiful and cheap. I mean, I've got thousands of rounds for a 9mm, 115 full metal jacket. I've got like 3,000 rounds of that shit. I'm so excited. So I think we're going to switch over and go to I want to build one that takes the 33 round Glock mags. So if anybody, you take out the Team Hot Pocket and fuck their heads up. Exactly. He said, Mama Duke is real. Like Mama trains, bro. She trains. Yeah, and well, exactly. Mama Bear's a nurse. She's got medical. She can garden. She can raise animals. She deals with the dogs. She can tend to the wounded when they're coming in. But I want her armed. But a fucking 9mm at 20, 30 yards, it'll eat your ass up. Especially if I put a fucking super safety in it and she's got a fucking little piece PMC fucking machine gun. Like, them fucking 9s with the super safety are rapid. They are fucking a lot faster than the AR-15. What up, Cajun? Lynchpin. Yeah, see what Lynchpin just said? AR-9 with an FRT. That's what we're building Mama Bear. And we're going to get her a custom rig for mags and shit. But yeah, that's what I was about to ask. What would y'all recommend? But I was saying AR-9 with a fucking super safety in it. She's fucking spraying everything. You know what I mean? Like that's, and I was like, man, I'll get her. You know, I got the Smith & Wesson. I'm going to put a super safety in it anyways, but I'm going to switch it over to something different because we're going to build her the AR-9. We already got 3 Glock mags. Like, I want to show you all those. Let me see if I can grab them real quick. I just fucking had them. So, where you at, bitches? So I used to have a Kel-Tec, guys, and I bought this for Mama Bear. So we're not going to use this on a rig. Somebody has reached out to me and said that when Mama Bear gets her rifle built, he will build her a custom chest rig for her rifle. And Mama Bear is psyched. I'm psyched for Mama Bear just because I know who it is. And I'm so excited for her to have something like that. She will cherish it like we cherish everything that people build us or give us. And Like we cherish that shit. We're not asking for that stuff, but when people give it, anyways. But we had a Kel-Tec. I had 2 Kel-Tec sub 2000s, and they run off Glock mags. So I got the 33 round mags. 33s? Nope, 30 rounders. These are 30 rounders, and they're made by other Glock mags. They're Glock mags that just got base plates on them. I don't know why they put them fucking finger base plates on a fucking Glock mag though. Just 33 rounds. That bitch sticks way out below the gun. But I want to get her one that will use these. So she have 3 30 rounders right off the bat for an AR9. Use the Glock mags. Plus they'll still run the 17 rounders, and I have some 24 round Glock mags too. I don't know why I got the 24 rounders. They were on sale somewhere. But I did have this on the chest rig she has now. This was in the middle. Like she had 3 30 rounders and then an extra one in the gun. But no, we're gonna build her that. But I took that off and put her chest rig together for an AR-15 because right now we don't have a 9mm rifle anymore. I got rid of both of the Kel-Tecs. I just don't like them. It caught my beard every time I shot. The charging handles in the back and it would catch my beard. I just didn't like that gun. They're nice because you can flip them in together, but like the Colt mags and the AR-9, they look sick. Yes, those are fucking dope as shit too. I know what you're talking about. They're thicker. I like the Colt ones, but I got the 33 rounder. And Linchpin, can't you buy a adapter that shoots the Colt? If it takes the Glock magazines, you can put an adapter in to where it uses the Glock mags in the Colt magazine well too, or the Colt mags in the Glock magazine well, is what I should say. So, yes, that's what I thought. Yeah, those are fucking dope. So, but yeah, that's what we're gonna build her. AR-9 with a super safety. Put her red dot because Mama really likes shooting. My Sig Romeo, she loves that red dot. It's a small red dot. It's not, I think I got it up here. Yeah, it's right here. And I had the magnifier for it as well. It's just in my other gun case, I think. But yeah, this is Mama Bear's favorite fucking red dot, guys. Right here. Got the little fucking, it's bright, multiple colors. Still works too. Yeah, man, she can she can focus in on that shit, and it's a good red dot. And I got a magnifier for it. So, she's not going to need a magnifier on a 9mm. So we're going to get her AR-9, stick this red dot on top of it with the super safety, and she's rocking and rolling. So I wonder if this one will fit in there. I got so much shit in this fucking gun cabinet, guys. Like, I got optics we're not using. Like, out of the ass, I got optics we're not using. Let me see if I can fit both of these in here. Yes, I can. I got this one. It's a sight mark. Came with an AR-15 when I bought it. I don't use it. It's a 4-32 AR-223. It's a nice little optic, man. It's fucking got really nice glass, and it's got a hell of a reticle in it. It's got like a line with a bunch of dots and it lights up red or green. The green is really dope. Like, you could get some good range on that. It came with one of the ARs when I bought it. I don't use it. So if anybody needs a 3-power optic with for an AR-15, y'all let Twin know. I'll hook you up. Oh, shit, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I will do that, brother. I'll definitely do that. Because I'd love for somebody that can use it and get it, man. Like, I have a lot of shit, and a lot of it I don't use. So if I can get somebody that needs some gear, shit, they could get it, man. I have a Marcoon Armory upper on a 9R arrow lower. Blowback takes Glock mags. Quack, that would be fucking beautiful. That would be awesome. Yeah, it's an illuminated mil dot reticle. Yeah, it's somewhat of a mil dot. It's what is the name of it? It's got a fucking name. It's got an AR-223 reticle. Yeah, it's an AR-223 reticle. See what the reticle looks like, guys? You can't. Let me get it. Pick it up, motherfucker. See, that's what the reticle right there looks like inside the rifle, but it's red or green. It doesn't have the mounts because I guess he got it for his son's 22 mag Ruger precision rifle, and he used the mounts on it. But mounts, you can get mounts. Those are cheap. So, yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, see, that's what's starting to happen to me. I got so much shit that I don't even use, man. And there's other stuff. I want one of your chest rigs, Linchpin, the Mizuni. I know I pronounced that wrong, but I want one of those so I could sell some of my gear to where I could actually afford to fucking get one. And then your rigs are fucking priced really good, dude. considering I've been looking at chest rigs that were $200-$300, man, and then I saw the Nizumi, I was like, dude, that thing is fucking, and it holds like 12 magazines, bro. You know what I mean? Like fucking A, that's the Minuteman. 4 mags ain't cutting it for a Minuteman, bro. You're your own fucking frogman. That's my boy. What's up, Cajun? Hope all's well, brother. Imagine 10 or 20 guys with bolt guns that can shoot like random popping enemy. That has to be, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I thought. Well, that's why I focused a lot on being a precision rifle shooter. You know, long range bolt actions, 50 cal, semi-automatic 308. Like you can't even get up to go take a piss without somebody taking a crack shot at you. That's going to demoralize the fuck out of you. It's going to take the wind right up out of your sails. You know what I mean? So you do that, and then you pound the shit out of their electricity, their food, their water. You fucking contaminate their water, make people sick, cut their supplies off. You know, gorilla, baby. Got to go gorilla on them. Dude, yes. I'm going to get one, man. I want an OD green or a woodland camouflage. That's the 2 colors that I run, OD green and woodland. I don't have any multicam. I have one thing that's, well, I have like 2 pouches that are multicam and a hat. But no, I'm definitely, once I get the money, man, once money cart's coming back in, I'm definitely ordering one, brother. I am definitely going to order one. I want one. Plus, that bitch holds 12 fucking magazines, bro. Like, that's the thing. You're Minuteman, you're going to be your own supply. If you don't have it, you're probably not going to have it. Or you're going to have to go someplace and get it. Like, that shit is gangster when you can have it all right there. So, and I've seen everybody else do the, have you seen the MX? I haven't, dude. I need to check that out, though. I'll look at it. You got to get up with DJ so you can get some of damn DJ's camo and make some chest rigs out of DJ's camo. That would be fucking dope, too. But I'll look at that, the Mox camo. Hold on. I might have seen it. You can run only 4 mags if you want, but you can go all the way up to 12 if needed. That's what I like about it. So you can go really heavy or really light. Linchpin. Yeah, well, he has his own gear. The Nizumi chest rig. Remember I told you you can either put 4 in it or you can go up to 12. That's what I'm saying. So it's not, if you want to run light, 4 mags in it, you can run light. Or if you want to go heavy and you know you're going to be in some shit, fill that bitch to the fucking brim. I'm going to get one. I should have ordered one when I had tags. Hell yes, DJ. Fuck, man, I've been praying for you on that one, brother. Like, I don't know much about that industry and stuff, so I was trying to see if I could help, but I don't know anybody. Well, I got 10% battery left, guys, so I'm going to have to jump off. But I don't really want to get off because we're having a fucking blast. No, can you? All right. So what we're gonna do is, we're not gonna get off right now because do y'all want to stay longer or do y'all have shit to do?
Thumbs up.
Big Bearded Warrior. I want to get one of his rigs, bro. I'm gonna get one of his rigs. I've been wanting one. I've just been trying to get it, and it's always something.
All right. I'm going to get it. Hold on.
M14. I want one so fucking bad, Martin. Mama Bear and I went to Bass Pro Shops the other day. Oh, it's been a while back to meet a friend, and they had 2 of them. Oh man, I was like, and they had them all in the back, like nobody could see them. And I asked the guy, I was like, why do you hide them M14s, man? I was like, that's fucking America rifle, baby. He was like, well, people aren't really interested in them. I want one. I want the short one, and I want the long one. I took a 700-yard pew-pew at a coyote the other day with my AR-15. Had all that on me, and he was running. I whistled, he stopped, I missed. 700 yards for an AR is pushing it, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. I'm not saying it can't be done, but 700. All right, guys, we're about to be a little bumpy. Oh, yeah, hold on. You got to move some shit around. All right, now let's try this a different way. All right, guys, change of view. Change of view. Oh, no, we're flying. We're flying. We're flying. All right, change of view. Now Twins got to hook the phone up. Oh, and somebody asked for the cat. I think somebody asked for the Cash App. Can you put it's on my thing, but I'll send it to you when we get off, brother. And it fucking helps. Why does it always do that? What are you trying to do? Oh. Damn, you killed that fucking coffee, didn't you, woman? Here, will you sit on it? Just lay up against it.
I am, but it was otherwise.
Just watch those in magazines.
Oh, okay.
I'll move that shit up there. But yeah, I got these mags too, guys. These cool ass fucking OD green mags. I got them because some of the pouches I got hold 2 or 3 of these, or only 1 or 2 P mags. So I bought like 6 metal mags. I bought a whole nother battle rattle set up with the aluminum mags. Mama Bear will probably end up with some of these. Well, she's already got one in her kit now. And I got 4 of these little 20 rounders because I think they're fucking dope. It gives your rifle a certain vibe when you got a 20 round magazine in it. All right.
When you monetizing, you get
Crowns
now.
now
When
at the
you-
super chat.
What
Huh.
does that mean? What is super chat?
So over like the melon, when you get on some people's live, they got the little money symbol.
Yeah.
It's a super chat. When somebody hits that, you can donate from 500. 500, I think, is the most you can donate. But people will be on here and be like, "Oh, super chat, hit it," and it pops up, and it'll be like, say Robert said $50 in the super chat. It'll pull his name up, but it'll be in red, and it'll have like 50 next to it, and it'll come up here as people do that. But you get a, I guess now in the super chat you get a crown,
That's cool.
so that is pretty cool.
Robert says he doesn't have to be anywhere until 2.
Awesome. I love using 20 round mags for special ammo, so it holds one. Yes. So I got it because my brother Lee gave me some of that OTC 77 grain ammo, and it comes in a 20 round box, and he gave me like 2 of them. Instead of loading 130, I can load 2 20 rounders. And I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, I got a carry handle AR-15. My Stag is a carry handle right now. I don't have any optics on it. And it just gives it a different vibe. It's an M4, but it just gives it a different vibe when you got that 20 round magazine in it. And like you said, you can put specialty ammo in it, and you know they're specialty. So what my brother Lee does, he has AR-15s and 5.56, but he has a 300 blackout. So thank you, Krista. He puts his 300 blackout in the aluminum magazines and uses the P mags for his AR-15. So he doesn't grab a metal mag and go, "Oh, okay, I can shoot this out of my AR-15 and blow his gun up." So he separates his calibers with metal magazines for the 300, and the 5.56 is the P mags. So I don't have a 300 blackout. I'd like to have one. I don't know. I might consider building one eventually, but yeah, damn. 308, bro. My next purchase is going to be a thermal drone. Fuck yes, DB. That is the fucking thing now, dude. What did he say? Most of my guys have them. They've been shot with them. 300, 308, 6.5. They're all rack drivers. Yes, sir. I got a bolt gun 308. It's accurate, man. At 100 yards, I can cover the fucking 5-shot group with a quarter. And I'm not even playing. I'm a good shot, but that gun is a lot. It's a way better shooting gun than I am. It's a 308 Savage 110 Tactical. I painted it camouflage. I got a rifle wrap coming for it. Metal showed, I have one, but I showed y'all that one with the ghillie shit. It's just too much. So it's just like a big blob of fucking jute at the end of your rifle. So I'm going to make one with the camo netting, the leaf netting I have that wraps around the front and over the optic. You don't have to put it but on the front half of the gun. So I'm going to build one of that too. I just want to
Cajun, right? Haha.
I just want to do the stuff that I have to do first. Yeah, Canics are good, man. And they're fucking cheap. I had a Canic Pro 9 Elite with a Hollow Sun red dot. I traded it for an AK. But where I got my SIG 320, that dude had like 15 or 20 different Canics, and he was selling them for $300. My old boss man bought one. If I would have had more money on me that day, I'd have bought one. ACR, one of my good friends, he has a nice Canic. Like, I totally agree. Levi, what's up, brother? What is up, my brother? Yeah, they make on Walther equipment. They kind of feel like a Walther. Like when you grab the grip and stuff, they feel like a Walther to me. I had a SAR 9. They're made in Turkey. It felt like if a Glock and a fucking HK had a baby, it felt like that gun. And it was $500. I got 3 magazines, the gun, a holster. I didn't pay for it. A guy, what do you want, your coffee? One of the guys I was working for didn't have but half my paycheck, and he was like, "Well, I'll give you this and the rest of your paycheck, call it even." I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I turned around and sold it. Yeah, the SAR 9s are good, man. Like I've had that one. It was a nice one. It was OD green, fucking like it felt like an HK and a Glock together. And then my ex brother-in-law William, he bought one for like $300, man. It's his everyday carry, man. He fucking loves that gun. They're accurate. They shoot well. The Turks know how to build a gun, man. FALs are like a switch swat, not so fucking simple compared to an AR-15. They're accurate too, but they're hard to find mags and shit for. I heard the FALs were really hard to find mags, and they're really expensive when you get them. Yeah, good triggers too. Mine was snappy, man. I traded it to a friend of mine for about $2,000 worth of optics. Like, he traded me a fucking Vortec 1-6 optic and another Vortec optic and something else, another red dot. And he was like, "You sure you want to trade that pistol for these?" And I'm like, "You sure you want to trade them for this pistol? That's the question." I was like, "That one optic is worth more than this pistol." He's like, "Hell no, I'll take it, man." He's like, "Shit, it's his bathroom gun. He's got it in his bathroom." So if he's taking a shit and somebody raids his house, he's got his gun with him. Shower gun. Yeah, I want. So Big Bearded Warrior, my brother Lee has that. The SOCOM A1, the 16-inch barrel. That thing is a fucking beast, man. I got some pictures. I'll send you some pictures of me. I think they're on my Instagram. If you flip back, it's got a picture of me wearing my Black Rifles Matter shirt and me holding that gun. He got that thing is dope, man. She's fucking, that's a heavy hitting gun, dude. Heavy hitting motherfucker. She's heavy though. 20 round mag, so. Yeah, his has got the synthetic stock, the black synthetic stock. He's got the Scout scope mount on it now. He didn't have it when I shot it, but now he has it. Oh damn, it's Maddie. I thought someone was here. But yeah, that's a pretty good rifle, man. Dude, they're fucking expensive. They're like $1,500, I think. But it's one of those, man. It's worth the money. You know what I mean? Like you pay for what you get, man. Everyone needs bathroom gun. Don't want to get caught with your pants down. Exactly. Usually I carry a concealed gun every day, so when I go to take a shit, I just set it up on the counter next to me. I take my holster out and set it up on the counter, but sometimes you say I have a 357 from a bathroom. Did I shoot 5 times or did I shoot 6 times? I was thinking of that because I just watched the Dirty Harry where he had the 44 Smith & Wesson. I think it's the Model 29. I'm not sure. Quote me if I'm wrong, but I think it was the 29. And that dude, did I shoot 6 times or did I shoot 5 times? He said, "Do you feel lucky, punk?" He shot 5 times, blew his head off. Hell yeah, man! You gotta have the fucking bathroom gun, guys. That's a necessity nowadays. Because I never used to stay armed at the house. I'd get home, set my shit up, and I'd walk through the house. I'm like, man, I'm at home. Like, my gun safe's full of guns. My 9's next to the bed. But a buddy of mine pointed out to me. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I always wondered about that. BBW.
Yeah. I mean, I watched this thing on Facebook. There was a 9 sitting at a Walmart where the toilet paper dispenser is. There was a gun stuck there. And they said, well, what would you do if you walked in to take a shit and found somebody's gun sitting there? You know, I'd get it, and then I'd call the police department and be like, "Hey, I found a gun taking a shit in Walmart." And so if anybody needs this thing, here it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so, yeah, back to that story. So I used to not carry at home. I'm like, man, my guns are in the gun safe. I got all my gear and shit staged. I got guns everywhere. My buddy was like, "Dude, I always carry it home." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "I get home, I take my 9 out, put it in the gun safe, and I take my 38 Special plus P 5-shot Smith & Wesson with no hammer. I got it inside the pocket holster. I put my gym shorts on, tie them up, and while I'm around the house, I stick that thing in my pocket." He said, "That's 5 shots of 38 plus P to get me to the gun safe." He said, "You might not even have a chance to get to the gun safe. You could be standing in the kitchen, turn around, and there's somebody standing there with a gun." He said, "You can't gonna make it to the gun safe." So yeah, finders keepers. That's what one guy said. He was like, "Well, it looks like I got me a new gun." Have a good one, Martin. I'd probably try to reach out. You know what I mean? See, me too. Like, look, gun safe right here. Okay, the bed's right there. There's a 40, or not a 40, but a Glock 20 and a Glock 19 on each side. Mama's got her 19. I got my 20 right there. So we always got guns. Like, I have 22s stashed around because we have cats come down here. What is it, D-boy? He said, "Man, Dad's gonna hang out with you tomorrow night, buddy." So my daughter's leaving, and Dee's got to come in. Can't come in here because Mama's got the puppy. So I'm gonna go sleep in her camper. Hang out with Demon because he hadn't seen me a whole lot in a month. 2 months because of these pups, but he's a pup killer. But him missing him, Daddy. I miss my Demon. Demon's my boy, and I know it's hurting his, and it's damn sure making me sad.
Like what, Top?
Yes, we are full of guns and all crazy as hell and love guns. I love steak, guns, and beer, buddy. And no, not all Americans like this. You have the liberal ones that don't like guns. Hell yeah, bro. I'm with you. I can't wait to build Mama's little 9. I want to shoot that thing with the super safety.
Not all Americans have guns. Not all Americans
not all of them.
believe in guns.
Not all of them. There's a lot more that don't. than that do. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Oh, damn it. Your back's hitting me. Get my
Exactly,
seat.
Levi.
Like, see, that's more comfortable.
Yeah.
Now I can sit back and relax. I ain't got to sit up. I can't really see the chat though, but you got the chat right there. So, what did DJ say? Aside from staggering broomsticks around the joint for some good. Oh yeah, I got swords and actually, you seen that Cold Steel Gun Stock Club, DJ? I showed it the other day on the live. I'll grab it and show you right quick. I have melee weapons too. Knives everywhere. Twin is a knife guy too, so I have knives and shit everywhere. But this hangs in a loop next to my bed, DJ. Right here, buddy. This is my gun stock club. So that right there, polypropylene cold steel, you can whack the shit out of somebody with it. And it's got that carbon 1095 carbon steel point on it. I can show you that too. So, but yeah, this stays right next to the bed. Like, I'll go fucking Native American in a minute. Well, you already know I'm half Native American, so my ass will go Native American in a freaking minute. Come out, pair of fucking skivvies and a fucking war club. Don't need no gun. I got samurai swords and shit too, man. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Yep, somebody got it. Flashbangs in the bathroom.
Yeah, if you're
That's
just
glorious
growing
work.
up with them, it's just normal.
It's just, man, I'm
Baby W says, I have my 357 in my bathroom and a flashbang under the sink because my stairs sit right next to the bathroom door. So the flashbang gives me time to get my pants up.
dude, I want some flashbangs. Yeah, I'm half Seneca. My dad was a full-blooded Seneca Indian, and my mom's Irish and German, I guess. Yeah, basically, and probably some other shit. But yeah, I'm pretty fucking scary with them. I got a tomahawk too, man. I like my tomahawk. That's my fucking jam. Like, you can do Apache knife fighting with a tomahawk. You got a tomahawk in one hand and a knife in the other. There's a lot of ways you can defend with the knife and cut and then slash. And yeah, I don't call number one. I call 357. Yes, sir. I want a 357. I actually want my dream revolver, guys. And only because I had a shirt that had this gun on it when I was like 10 years old. My grandpa bought it for me. And it's a Smith & Wesson 686 Classic DX. And 357 or 44. I think it's a 357. But it's the full length lug under the barrel where the push button for the ejections of the shells, it doesn't come up and go up and then the barrel, it goes the whole length. I seen them in blued and stainless, and they're like fucking $1,200 guns. Pot in the pan. Hey man, I seen a motherfucker get fucked up with a fucking cast iron frying pan one time, bro. His wife beat the shit out of him with a cast iron frying pan. And think about something. You know, you go to your old grandma's and shit, they got fucking cast iron on the thing with old bacon grease or just cooking oil. You heat that bitch up, grab it, and chuck it on somebody. That's instant stop.
Shit.
Yeah, that's some Medea shit right there. Like, or boiling water, throw it on somebody. Man, that's gonna slow them down rapidly. Yep, there's all kinds of shit. You don't always have to fight with a knife and a gun. There's all kinds of shit to fight with. Ball peen hammer, you know. Some pepper spray and a ball peen hammer, bro. You spray somebody in the face with pepper spray and they can't see you, knock them upside the head with a ball peen hammer. Boy, that's dangerous shit there. I got a Claymore. I want to take a Claymore and put it on a Roomba robot. So as it's going around, it can fucking turn around in corners and I'm wanting to install an alarm system that plays Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. I want to play that Slipknot song. I don't know the name of it.
No, they just said
that or the Slipknot song. And I want it, when it comes on, I want flashing red lights. Like high flashing red lights. And then play a song like that. A Claymore. Yeah, I think what he's talking about is not the Claymore like we're talking about. I think he's talking about like the William Wallace sword Claymore. Right top is just a sword. It's not the fucking Claymore that you pull the button and ball bearings come out everywhere. Cat pipe, popular in World War I. Yes, sir. Trench warfare. Yeah, he's got the William Wallace sword. I automatically thought of a fucking Claymore mine because I was like, fuck, you got a Claymore? Damn, Top, y'all, they won't let you have guns, but you guys can have Claymores there? Like, damn, that's backwards. Yeah, it's a 7-foot sword, the Claymore. It's a Scottish sword, 7 foot, big heavy motherfucker. But You ain't gonna get close to somebody with a 7-foot sword. Yep, both basically a flames mace. And you can put shit like that together, man. You can put shit like that together. That's why I got this. If we go to trench warfare, I'm taking this. Give me a freaking I'm gonna get my Native American to come out of me and give me some fucking gun stock kills.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
I can make a claymore, but they don't. I haven't tried it yet, but theory, I think I know how to do it. Definitely becoming dangerous. Shit, dude. What was that movie? With about the, I think they tried to get him for assassinating the president, and he went to his dad's house, and his dad was like a Vietnam vet out in the woods, and he was laying in the hole, and he was like, I'm gonna go kill him. He was like, sit down, I got this, and he boom, claymores go off. He was like, old bull, young bull, and fucking setting claymores off. We got zombie swords. Hell yeah, I got a zombie sword. I think I already showed y'all the camouflage. I camouflaged the scabbard for one of my ninja swords, my Japanese swords.
Yes,
yeah, Fallen Angel. I love that movie. He was like, I told you to sit down. Boom, locked another claymores up. or the angel has fallen. It was the one where they accused him of killing the president.
That's
Yep. Yep. Where they had the swarm of drones.
Yes.
That was crazy too. That's fucking shotgun sells pipes and mouse traps. Yes, sir. I actually got some little perimeter alarms off of Amazon. They're in storage. I thought they were coming back when I grabbed. Hold on, Diva. I thought I brought them here, but they're not here. But you can screw them to a tree, run a tripwire, pull the little pin, put a 12-gauge shotgun blank in it, and when you trip the wire, the shotgun goes off. Yeah, those drones were badass. They were in that truck, and then it just launched them. Yep, Gerald Butler. Yep, and Nick Molly. Yeah, he was that motherfucker. But that was cool as shit. He was laying in that hole, and he was like, "I got this, man!" And boom, locked the claymores off. Yeah, you don't fuck with old Vietnam vets, man. Those guys are crazy. You don't fuck with vets, period. Especially not ones that know explosives. And that's what their MOS was. Those motherfuckers, you're never gonna get close enough to shoot them. The fucking earth is gonna blow up around you. Ouchie. Yeah, they're for 12-gauge blanks, but a fucking 2 3/4 12-gauge shell will fit in them. I know because I tried one. It doesn't give you a lot of range, but if you're walking between two trees and they're pointed in, and you clip that wire and those things go off, your kneecaps and shins are shredded. So,
what's a pulse engine?
I've never made a pulse engine. I've made a bunch of potato guns though. Don't use blanks, use buckshot and slugs. Exactly, Cajun. That's why I said for YouTube, I work with a Vietnam vet like that. Yes, I worked for a Vietnam vet, Mac. He was a crazy motherfucker, man. That dude was just knew some shit. But they learned all that. That was, and to fight like we're gonna have to fight coming up, we can study the guerrilla Vietnam, the MVA, and they did guerrilla tactics like the Afghanistans. They fought a bunch of fucking people with guerrilla tactics. 100-year-old rifles wearing a fucking blanket in the mountains and handed people their ass, dude. Like, I don't want to study the enemy because I don't like them, but their tactics are good, especially for a Minuteman. You want that small hit and run shit. You can't stand up to a conventional army that has airplanes and tanks and armored vehicles, but you can. You just got to know how to do it. You got to study how it was done through all these generations of fighters and combine that shit with your Minuteman stuff, and that's what you got to do. My buddy from VF here in Vietnam, LARP guy, he's crazy as fuck. I love that dude. Those LARPers are fucking crazy. Mac V Saw guys that I've been watching a lot lately are crazy too. Yeah, man. Those guys, their generations are different, man. Like the World War II guys, and then the Korea, Vietnam guys, and then the Desert Storm guys, and then Afghan and Iraq. Like, all vets are hard as woodpecker lips, man. They're all just different. They all have different wars they fought, So.
Hitler used them on rockets.
Oh, okay. Oh, no shit. I'll have to check that out too. Easy, yeah, I need those kind of online classes. How to build them things.
For real.
The dogs probably need water too. I'm looking at Rascal. She's looking all sad because she's in the back of the chicken coop. She don't ever get no love anymore.
Yeah, I give her love every day.
So does Alan. My son comes down. I'm getting hot. It's fucking
10 gauge. What's up?
What's up, 10 gauge? Hell yeah. Well, nothing for lunch yet. We haven't even had breakfast. Mama Bear and I are just finished. I'm finishing up my half a cup of cold coffee. We'll probably come up with something for breakfast and lunch and dinner. It's one of them broke days, so breakfast or lunch and dinner and beer is not happening until we get some money. So And that's because the puppies were chewing it. Damn, I was like, something. I got in this bitch this morning, moved some gear, and a fucking mouse ran off. Well, how about do something to that motherfucker? Try to.
Grilling ribeye, sirloins, and sausage
Ooh.
and chicken.
Nice. I'm on the way.
For real.
Save me one of each. We haven't had a steak in a minute. We just haven't been able to afford a fucking steak in a minute. Because most of the time when people donate money to the channel, I buy dog food with it because I like having 3 or 4 bags of dog food. It lets me know my dogs will eat. And there's times where Mama Bear and I go without that so they can eat. But buckshot, fuck that mouse. 10 gauge buckshot.
Robert.
I did drug interdiction 2 years in a row. The second year, I almost didn't make it home. DA agent was running point and lost, tripped a wire, and booby trapped. Luckily, I got him to stop in time. Damn, son. That's crazy. I was looking at the DEA Colt 9mm rifles. I think it was DEA that wanted them. They built the Colt 9mm that took the Colt magazines. That Lynchpin was talking about the Colt magazines, and the AR looked really cool. I was checking those out, but those Colts are like $2,000, man. They're fucking incredibly expensive. I was looking at a Colt AR-15, just a basic Colt, and they want $1,300 for that thing, and it looks just like my Stag. So I'd still have to do a bunch of shit to it. But next gun we're building is the AR-10 from Cajun and Mama's 9. Those are the next 2 that I want. They're the next 2 I need in my arsenal. So I use kerosene.
Golly,
He said he just whispered with a smile. They ain't breathing no more.
Yeah, did you read what he said? Hold on,
The guy my dad brought his home from that lives next to Vietnam vet told a story about a couple guys that broke in. No shit. Those, yeah, I would not. I would not.
Just whispered with a smile.
They're not breathing no more. I know, bro. Money has been stupid fucking tight, man. Like, I figured after taxes, I'd be back to work. I went back to work for 2 weeks, like a half a week and almost a full week. And then they shut the job down for the mold. And I texted the guy before my phone went off to see what was going on. And he was like, "It's still, those DD Econ Colts are cool as hell, DJ." Yes, that's what I like. The Colt 9 PCC, or Nuclear Department of Energy Systems. Yes, those, I watched the guy, I can't remember the name of his channel, but he does the old rifles. He did the Colt 727, the 733, and he did the one for the department. That was fucking dope, man. Those things were dope.
He said, "Come up here for a few minutes."
I'd love to, man. I wish. We got plenty. See, that's the thing. Brian, how's it going, man? What's up? That's the thing. North Carolina, Mama Bear and I go to the store. We go someplace we have to go, and there's all these new homes and shit. And I pulled down one day into the housing development. I'm like, I'm just going to stop. There's a random paint company paint. See if they know anybody that needs help. I walked in, and nobody spoke English. And I'm like, man, you know, I spoke enough Spanish, but like, hey, you guys need help? And they're like, no, man, we have mucho guys, man. Everybody's looking for work. It's slow. He's like, but if you do new construction, it's not slow. The problem with doing new construction is it doesn't pay like a repaint. So the white paint companies don't do a lot of it. You can't, you make half the money doing new construction, do twice the work. But if you got enough guys to do it and keep doing it over and over and over, you do 3 or 4 houses in a week because you got a shitload of guys. What? Shit, man, that'd be awesome, brother. That was awesome. I'll fucking come up and do some work. I just want to, and that was the thing. I could go out of town with Anthony for a week, and that was only 1 week. And then it's like, I'm back to square one. So I go out of town, make a little bit of money, last another week when I get home, and then I'm back to square one. My truck sucks, so it's like I can drive it around to the store and to Oxford and Raleigh and stuff, but not every single day for 2-3 hours a day. It just doesn't take it. Like a lot of, and plus I got a headlight out. The back brakes don't work like they're supposed to. Like it's just dodging cops and shit, man. It's just not. Oh, Mama Bear's got resting bitch face. Cajun says, "Smile, Mama, you look pissed." She always looks mad. That's why I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" "Nothing. I just look like this." And I'm like, "Damn, Eeyore."
Dude, that used to be my nickname for my parents growing up.
Yeah, Mama Bear's been getting headaches, nausea, hurting, stomach issues, and just feeling like shit. Hell yeah, dude, I'll hit you up on Discord, 10 gauge, when we get off, man. I know, man. And Adrian said the same thing. Adrian was like, "Twin, if I was there, your truck would have an RX-7 rotary motor in it, and we'd be fucking doing fucking drifting." Adrian's already rebuilt my whole truck, and I know you can work on cars. Hell, I'd have the only Mazda B2300 in North Carolina that I could drift in. And And I'm not a mechanic, guys. I fixed what I could on it. You know what I mean? I got it to where I can drive it. What is my favorite truck?
I dream.
I want a Dodge 2500 with the Cummins diesel and the Allison transmission. And I want to put a compound turbo setup on it so it's pushing like 1,000 horsepower and about 2,000 foot-pounds of torque. That's my dream truck because I want a fifth-wheel camper when we move. I want a big camper.
See,
So,
right, Krista? I can't help it.
yeah, she can't help it. I get it. And that's what I want. That's my dream truck, man. Now I got a 96 Mazda 2300. Looks like a Ford Ranger. And I like it because I can put Ford Ranger parts on it because it's basically just a Ford Ranger. And Ford Rangers are basically just Mazdas.
Becoming dangerous. Yeah.
What?
And they don't stop until they're about 2 or 3.
What?
He said, I can't wait till this puppy stops nibbling.
Nothing like 2 o'clock in the morning, you're sound asleep, having a good dream, and a puppy wakes up and decides you need to be up too, so it bites your ear. And these fucking, you already know, pit bull puppies bite. They don't nip. It's like a venomous baby snake. When they bite you, they don't know how to control the venom, so they just pump you full. A pit bull just gives you everything it has because they don't know better. And even D, when he's love biting you, he'll fucking leave bruises.
Thank you, sis.
He said, yeah, the Mazda, yes, 98 Mazda, clean it up well underneath. Yeah, that's going to be a badass car when you get it done, man. The new Ram 3500 dually lifted looks so nice. I saw one the other day in Cary. It was a Ram, but it wasn't. It was the 4-door, but it had the extended, like that much more past the back and the short bed. It was a dually. It was black and white, had nice rims on it. He had a fucking no exhaust, so it was loud as fuck. And you could tell he had turbos on it because you could hear him wind up when he took off. Yep, continuously. Ours are the same way.
I was just
like
checking.
I've got sore. Well, Mama Bear's got more. Mama
arms
Bear's are
look
tore
like
up.
I'm a cutter.
Yeah,
I
Mama
look like
Bear
I
is
cut
tore up.
arms.
The puppies tear her up. What is it, D-Man?
He's an ice icky.
Yep. Sassy almost got a kitty this morning. I was about to let her outside to go pee, and a cat was in my front yard, and we didn't realize it. And she was about to go out the door. The problem is, if she catches it, she's going to get tore up, and if she chases it, she's going to run away, and somebody can shoot her. And it'd be a bloodbath down here if somebody shot one of my dogs.
Yes,
It would be a fucking bloodbath. I'd be in prison for whatever, but it'd be a fucking bloodbath because I'd take the stag with the D60 and dump it in them. Not even gonna lie. I love my dogs more than most people. Let me put it like that. My dogs have always been here. I got friends now and people that I love and cherish, but here in the physical where I am, my dogs are most important. My kids and my dogs, and my grandkids. And if somebody hurts one of them, I don't mind trading my bed for a bunk, my wife for a punk, and 3 hots, baby.
Good morning, Lane to Steele.
Lane Steele, what's up? We're doing better today, man. Yeah, just as much, man. Just as much. Like, and they're always, man, when I'm sad and hurting and fucking depressed, the puppies cheer us up, and they're my perimeter alarm. Like, they're legit my perimeter alarm. You can't walk up on my property without the dogs barking and my camera seeing you. There's just no way. Like, I've tried to sneak up. Like, when I come in, Mama Bear and I come out from out of the woods, we don't come walking down all happy. We sneak up, check the homestead, just war gaming it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, what if we walk in and somebody's there and they don't know that we're coming out of the woods? So we do it like that. I do the same thing when I go into the woods. Certain junction points where we walk in, we stop, we take a knee, stop, look, listen, smell. And then when you realize there's nothing, you proceed forward. But what is it, Mama? She said, you talking about me? What is it, Mama? Don't jump because there's nowhere for you to jump down. We're going to cut off in a minute so we can get some stuff done anyways because we're going to be on here all day if it was up to me. I just mixed Mega right in there. Because I know Top. Like, these dogs right here, man, they're definitely bark when people come up. Yes, I love my dogs more than people, man. Like, they'll never let me down. D has hurt my feelings quite a few times by killing other dogs that I loved and stuff, but that's just the nature of the beast when you own dogs, man, and you got a lot of them. Some of them aren't going to get along. Some of them fight. Some of them hurt, and they do stupid shit sometimes, but it just is what it is. So
do our kids.
Yeah, so do my kids. Kids do a lot more stupid shit than my dogs do, I can tell you that. So
He said, offers on the table, fucker. Let me know.
I will. I'll let you know on Discord, brother. I got 88 acres of land, moved there from the city, and it was the best decision ever made. Same here, brother. Mama Bear and I had a house. We had an apartment. We had a big house in the city. I had a big trailer in the city, and we gave all that shit up, man, to move to the country and live in a camper. And then people call us meth heads and, oh, they're drug addicts. That's why they did that. No, motherfucker, I'm smart. That's why I did that. When you're paying $1,500, $2,000 a month rent I ain't paying that. My land taxes ain't shit. Like land taxes ain't shit here. And I own everything. I can go out, shoot my guns. I can patrol the property behind us. I can walk around here. I got my animals, my dogs, my chickens, my campers are set up. I have my new camper and my old camper right here. I can literally look over at the front door. I got cameras all around it. Couldn't have that in the city. I couldn't have chickens in the city. I barely had. Have a good one, brother. I'll talk to you in a little bit. So I got plastic fish in a bubble. Like, got no person.
Becoming dangerous. They're
Mama's rocks. Mama was not a dog person until she had a first pit bull, and Mama loves these dogs. Mama will shoot you faster at all these dogs than I will. And Brian
literally saved my life.
I got out of the rat race, man. You know what I mean? So it was like, just got me some land and put me a couple campers out. We lived in tents before we had the money for campers, and we did fine. Like I learned a lot. This man, it's humbled me greatly. I've learned a lot. It's made me a different person, and I love it. So. Well, guys, I hate to cut it short, but I am about to fucking starve. I'm sitting here, my belly's grumbling, and I'm looking over there at the ducks and chickens. They need to be fed. I have 2 dogs that have to be moved. I've got to do some other shit around here, so we're going to get it. But I will be on here tomorrow, probably between 9 and 11. Let's just shoot for 9, between 9 and 11. That way we get up, we can deal with the puppies. Everybody can do what they got to do in the morning, and you guys can join me. We'll just say between 9 and 11. I'll put a thing on Discord when we're about to go live, like Mom always does. And y'all get a notification. Some of you don't, but we'll go get some food and someone go get some eggs and we'll have a good day. And I appreciate y'all coming in, man. I damn sure ain't depressed and stressed out as I was, man. It does help when you have fucking friends and people that you can vent and thank y'all for being here for us always. So like we always say, guys, y'all stay safe out there.
We love you.
The world's getting crazy, man. Just watch your 6, always forward. We'll see y'all in the morning.